Yo, yo, yo. What's good, everybody? And we're back for another live episode with me, your boy, Trey, for three. And my baby Nimi Mama here with me. Say hi to the camera now, Maria. We're here today watching the Ravens game as they take on the Carolina Panthers at home. The Ravens are currently at 6-3 heading into this week 11 matchup. And the Carolina Panthers are a 3-win, 6-loss team. So we're here today. I'm going to be watching the game, giving a bit of commentary, a little bit of play-by-play, trying something out for the first time just to see exactly how this goes, if I like it, if I like the setup of it, the format. But just stick with me today. I'll be live throughout the entirety of the game. So that's about 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. I'll be here. I love it if you guys are here with me. If you tune in live with me as well, you can give your comments in the live chat. Let me know what you think about the game that's going on, any commentary of your own or any opinions of your own that you would like to give on what's going on. And then for anybody listening on the playback, I appreciate you tuning back in to see what I had to say on this stream here. We appreciate your comments in the comment section and any ideas and thoughts on how you'd like to see this channel improve and grow. So we're going to go ahead and get right into it. You won't be able to watch the actual game with me for copyright reasons, but I will have it playing in the background like this, so you'll be able to hear it faintly. And I'm just going to be giving a bit of commentary as I sit here and watch the game for real. So nothing too crazy. But again, join in with me. Hop in the comment section, hop in the chat. Let me know what your thoughts are. It's time to watch in. Tune into this game. Let's go Ravens fly.
That's what the Ravens do. They say it's the opposite. This is a funky, swirling wind down here today.
Yep, that's true. The wind in the Ravens Stadium definitely is unpredictable. Blows this way, that way, and that's why Justin Tucker said it's the hardest place for him to kick in the NFL, believe it or not, his home stadium. So, yeah, look, 21-mile-per-hour winds today. It's going to be an interesting one, not just for the kicking game, but for the deep balls as well. So let's see how that goes.
Well, if Justin Tucker is saying it is challenging, one of the best kickers in the history of the game, take his word for it. It is going to be a challenging afternoon. Baltimore wins the toss, and they will receive.
Okay, Baltimore has won the toss and elected to receive to start the game. Not something we always do. But I'm intrigued. Dev Duvernay set to receive the opening kickoff. Up and the ball fell off the tee. Like I said, the wind it's a factor already. Game hasn't even started. We're trying to start the game now, and the wind is already a factor.
Will take the knee. Let's get started with the Ravens and Lamar Jackson.
All righty. Ravens in the Ravens offense, Lamar Jackson stepping on the field. Look at that. 1768 yards passing on the year, 635 rush yards for Lamar, 16 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and over 62% completion percentage. Solid. You coming up? Come on, if you're coming. Yeah, Kenyon Drake, I'm hoping he do it for me today, man. I got him on a fantasy team. Gus Edwards listed is not starting last minute, so hopefully Kenyon Drake have a good game for me. Okay, starting with a Lamar pass off the fake. And straight across the middle to his favorite target, Mark Andrews, starting early for the early first down on the first play of the game. Let's go. Just clapping. Let's go. First play. Let him know. Our guy is back, and we're giving him the ball. Yes, sir. Stepping off the screen for a second, but the commentary's still here. All righty, another 1st and 10. Second play of the drive. Fake handoff to Kenyon Drake and the pass to Pat Ricard. Oh, through the fingertips. Oh, that was a good play. Oh, on a little wheel route to Pat Ricard, but he couldn't pull it in. Oh, that would have been a big play. That would have been a big play. He had just got a step up. We got a flag on the field. Uh-oh, might have been too many men downfield. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, man, he was open, though. Yep. An eligible player downfield for the Ravens. Morgan Moses. Replay first down.
It's not just him. It's a run. It's a called run. They're blocking the run. And in run game, you don't just sit and wait for defenders. You go attack those defenders. You want to drive them downfield. But when you have the pass options that go downfield like that, and it took an extra beat, it puts those linemen in a jam. And now once they get past the line of scrimmage, they're really looking for that to keep the playing field fair.
Yes, sir. Pass complete. Wide open down the middle. DeMarcus Robinson. That's 2 plays. That's 2 catches and 3 plays across the middle. Where everybody knows Lamar Jackson loves throwing the ball down the middle, and it looks like the Panthers were not made aware of that. Yeah, simple little skinny post for real.
You can see it really well. His eyes, as soon as Luke bounces outside on that out route, clears the way. Excellent read. Marcus Robinson slowing down. And that zone for him. Well executed. Step up at wide receiver with the injury to Rashad Bateman. Maybe to Marcus Robinson.
That's a little weird. There we go. All righty. One-handed snag to Mark Andrews. Wasn't able to pull it in on 1st and 10. So now we're going to 2nd and 10.
For the Ravens, an offense that has run the win this year. 2nd in the league in rushing. Tyler Linderbaum, the rookie starter in every game at center. Ronnie Stanley back to form at left tackle. And of course,
Yeah, loving the fact that Ronnie Stanley has been back to form, man. I was worried about that coming into the season. Like, when he's ready, is he really going to be ready? Is it going to be a repeat of last year again? Like, will we ever get all-pro Ronnie Stanley back? But from what I'm seeing, I mean, it looked like he's back to being the best left tackle in football, in my opinion. 2nd and 10, snap the ball, pass out the backfield to Kenyon Drake. Didn't go far, about a yard or 2. So we're going to be about 3rd and 9, 3rd and 8.
Ravens offense. Brian Burns hoping to play a big role, as is Derek Brown up front. Shaq Thompson, one of the leaders defensively for Al Holcomb's defense. And how happy are they to have Jeremy Chin back in the lineup today? That's a huge addition for this defense. They've been missing him the last few weeks, but he's such a versatile player. He can play center field. He can mix it up in the run game and get in the box and play the run. And they're going to need him to today. 3rd down and 8. Panthers bring pressure, and it's all
James Prochet got it, man. A lot of people talk about those hands that he got and how good they are, but he just dropped the open pass on 3rd and 8, man. That could have potentially got us a 1st down.
He was thinking a little farther outside, and Prochet obviously thinking a little farther inside, but
yeah, slightly off target, slightly not on the same page. It looked like between Prochet and Lamar. Lamar passed the ball slightly outside, and Prochet was leading slightly inside. It's not easy to light this candle that I'm trying to light, y'all. And the punt goes into the end zone for a touchback.
I want to be quarterback.
There we go. I got it. Haha.
Cowboys. Not later. Now. I want to own the pocket, make the plays, drop dimes to my receivers. I want to feel 80,000 fans on my shoulders as I carry them
yet. You
to victory.
in the middle of the night last night.
You know, nothing major.
Rated E for everyone.
We'll make a new bet around every 2 seconds. Not only on the game, but on the game of life. Betting the draw is just a swipe away. Betting on picking up that curious hitchhiker carrying a bowling bag. And betting that he doesn't turn out to be a cornball prodigy. Every moment in life is a bet. But life doesn't offer you up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So bet on America's #1 sportsbook, FanDuel. And make every moment more.
I'm telling you that I shut the slider last night.
So we just own a cat now?
I closed it.
Why don't we check the replay?
Come on.
All right, I'm back. We on a commercial break, but I'm back.
One thing no one would challenge: saving money when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
I'm still alive.
During Walmart's Black Friday deals for days, every Monday is a huge deal. Get a $228 TCL 65-inch 4K Roku Smart TV, plus other hot deals. Head to Walmart's Black Friday deals for days.
The virus that causes shingles is sleeping in 99% of people over 50, and it could strike at any time.
I'm glad I'm not over 50.
Wake up, because shingles could wake up in you.
Yeah, wake up. Watch out for shingles.
About shingles prevention.
What you looking for, girl? You're not getting no food yet. BK, have it your way.
Thanksgiving in Big D, highlight of the season. Giants Cowboys. This is a great outfit. Thanksgiving football.
Trying to tell everybody to tune into my live stream. Okay, got a couple people that just hopped on. Okay, what's good, y'all? Okay, look like we're about to come back from commercial break as well. Yeah, it's been weird for Baker Mayfield in his time in Carolina. The Panthers was pressed to get him to replace Sam Darnold, who himself was a failed experiment. And then Mayfield had the worst completion percentage through the first 5 games. Gets hurt, comes back, and they don't start him right away, even though he's healthy. And now the only reason he's starting today is because the guy that essentially replaced him as the starter, P.J. Walker, is hurt himself. So this is a guy that they did a lot to trade for, that they're now treating as no better than a backup, and what was essentially with only 5 weeks of time with the team as the starting quarterback. So it's been real weird for Baker Mayfield. I'm sure he might be wanting to get up out of Carolina already with the way that they're carrying it. But we'll see how that one goes for him. Definitely rooting for him because I don't think he's a bad quarterback. He just struggles at times, but I mean, nobody's perfect. Okay, he passed out the backfield, swing pass, tackled by a gang of Ravens for a loss of a yard or two. So first player to drive for the Carolina Panthers is not going at all how they wanted that one to start. Yeah, Roquan Smith in the middle. That's a big addition. Y'all hear me talk about that in my video that's dropped in a couple of days. It was actually supposed to drop a few days ago, but the editing process and time constraints and whatnot has been a lot for me. So I haven't been able to get that video out yet, but I got a mid-season review and a review of the trade deadline. That's either going to be one video or two that I'm going to have coming out within the coming days for real, but didn't want to get in the way of this live stream that I really wanted to try out today. So run up the middle for Deontay Foreman. Looked like he might have got all 11 of the yards that they needed, the 1 yard they lost, and then some. So it looked like we might be going to 1st and 10 after the first run of the day for the Panthers. Yeah, they got some good spacing in the middle on the blocking assignments in the middle right there. Taking that matchup all day long. When he could block everybody out and leave a quarterback to make a tackle, that's what you want. You're going to have to get big and strong and tough right here in the short yardage. They got big in the backfield. Kate Mays, the extra lineman in the backfield. So they didn't get the first down originally. It was 3rd and 1, but they just got it on that 3rd and 1 attempt. Needed one, got about 1.5, 2 yards. Deontay Foreman again. So now it looks like it's 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Let's see where it goes from here. Knows exactly what to do. Low shoulder pass, head down, and keep turning. Sorry, get some more people to tune into the live. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. We still alive. We still alive. We still alive. We still alive. All right, Pastor, was that Terrence Marshall Jr. with the tackle by Geno Stone? No, that was Blackshear, the running back, actually. Tackled by Geno Stone for a gain of about, what you want to play? For a gain of about 4. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, he ain't nowhere. He really wanted to get that ball up there. Yeah. That might have been a gain of 5, actually. Oh, no, gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Hey, girls, you can't be too loud. I'm on a live stream. People need to be able to hear the commentary, or there's no point in them being certain things, you feel me? So be careful with all that noise.
The carry. Wow, traffic in there. Up to the 48-yard line. This Panthers run game has been a real surprise, especially after the trade of Christian McCaffrey. Look at the numbers weeks 1 to 6. Now, part of that is an extra emphasis on running the football. You see
BK, have it your way.
more shots on goal, right? More chances you have to score. You're gonna hand it
Rush yards a game and rush touchdowns a game are up since they traded Christian McCaffrey, but I think that's more so indicative of them trying to rely on any and everyone they got since they lost their clear, far and away best guy in Christian McCaffrey. And it's not like the passing game has been great. Up, man, we got a flag on 3rd and 5. They called a timeout prior to the snap. All right, so timeout, Carolina Panthers.
Steve Wilkes, the interim head coach, says, let's just talk this one over. Well, we talked about it, the trade of Christian McCaffrey to...
Shout out to Steve Wilkes, too. Interim head coach of the Carolina Panthers. He's the bruz. Shout out to the good bruz. Best of luck to you, Coach Wilkes. Unfortunately, you're not going to get the win today, nor do you have my full support, but you do got some of my love, team.
McCaffrey went west, but Carolina found a little stabilization in their offense.
No doubt. Almost like one of those Hollywood breakups, you know, both sides are like, I'm fine. And I wish you well.
But they really are fine.
No, I know.
So it's not quite like the Hollywood, you know what I mean? Because I don't believe that.
Are they fine?
Yeah, really. We'll find out. Entertainment news coming up out of that. Laura?
Well, they went man-to-man on that last snap before the timeout. You see that bringing Kyle Hamilton, one of their studs.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 5. Baker Mayfield, 3 of 3 so far on the drive. Uh-oh. And he sacked Justin Houston, Patrick Queen, and Cole. Gang tackle for the sack in the backfield. 4th down, and the Panthers are forced to punt. Huge play by the defense.
They're going to rush Patrick Queen. It's going to draw the back to have to block him and then bring Roquan Smith around. He's pressure rushing. Once he sees Chuba Hubbard, he knows he's got the green light. It's either
Yeah, oh my goodness. Yeah, they sent both Roquan and Patrick Queen. Sheesh. I'm loving this Roquan Smith pickup, man. I can't lie. Like, through a game and part of a quarter, man, it's been well worth it. Did they block the punt? They did not block the punt, but they hit the punter. This one is probably going to be coming back. The Panthers might be getting the ball on 1st down. Look like the Ravens have run into the punter.
But he got hit by the 2 players. Then he got hit by the flag. Did you see that?
Did get hit by the Jerome Boger.
He's sporting the new look, touch of gray mustache going on. He's got a little facial hair. I've never seen that.
Well, we'll see. There's Necker on the sidelines. The discussion is going to be...
What's the call?
They asked if they want to re-kick.
If it's running or roughing? Waiting to see what the call is, see if it's going to be roughing the kicker or running into the kicker. One will be an automatic 1st down. The other would just be yards.
Probably running into the kicker. We've not gotten any indication yet. Obviously, the difference is...
No, they're talking about the difference now.
In your general rule, there's the plant leg versus the kicking leg. If it's plant leg, it's going to be the bigger foul. And if it's the kicking leg, generally it's going to be the kicker. What is that?
Right into the kicker. Defense, number 21.
It's a 5-yard penalty? Yes, sir. 5-yard penalty, and they're going to replay the down. So essentially, they're going to re-kick. It's going to be a re-punt.
So we'll see if Johnny Hecker was...
Yeah, dropping the link in one of my chats here. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. Say what's up to me in the chat. Throw a message in the live chat right here, man. All you gotta do is type in real quick. Just say what's up, trade for 3, or give your thoughts on the game. Who you think gonna win this Ravens Panthers game? Interact with me, guys. I'm more than willing to interact with y'all. Just let me know what you think. Give me your thoughts, man, and I'll kick back mine. I mean, that is what this channel was for me to give my thoughts. But like I said in my intro video, it's not just about that. Like, interact with me. Let me know what y'all feel, and we can have a conversation, a discussion about something. Shoot. I do not mind. All right, link has been dropped. And the punt is off. This one was clean. And Devin Duvernay with the fair catch. What's that? 17-yard line. So Lamar and the Ravens about to go back out for drive number 2 now. Try to make up for that first drive that started off well, but they're not in the way they would have liked it with some points on the board. And now we had a commercial break. What's up, y'all? Everybody say what's up to me in the chat. Give me your thoughts. Let me know who y'all think going to win today. We all give player prop predictions. Lamar Jackson, is he going to rush for 100 rush yards today? What about Kenyon Drake in the backfield without Gus Edwards? What he's going to look like today? How is Baker Mayfield going to do today in his first start in several weeks? Let me know what you think about today's game. You could also give me your opinions on other games that's going on right now or games that's going on later today. I'm actually about to do a quick switch over to NFL Red Zone real quick just to see what's going on elsewhere. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You feel me? Had to get the nice lineup starting a new job on tomorrow.
It seems like places are getting less and less food these days.
Yes, mama, it's called shrinkflation. Oh, shrinkflation. That doesn't
Hey, this man Shaq getting to a bag. What commercial? New Papa John's commercial. That boy Shaq, boy, he be getting to a bag. All right, let me see what's on NFL Red Zone.
The first and only shampoo that blends away a little
NFL Red Zone.
For a subtle, natural.
Slide. Pressure wrapped up. It's great games coming through with his second sack of the season.
Andy Dalton getting sacked as soon as I turn on the Rams-Saints game. That game 0-0. Browns up 7-0 on the Bills, and they have the ball. David Njoku. Browns up 7-0 on the Bills right now, though.
Injury back in the lineup, one of the defensive leaders for Buffalo, breaking up what would have been a chunk play for Cleveland, and the Browns will have to punt on 4th and medium.
There's Andy Dalton on the sideline with Taysom Hill. Back at quarterback, giving out the Kamara, possible zone read again. Play clock all the way down. Bill on 3rd and 18. Second straight sack.
Wow, back-to-back sacks of Andy Dalton, boy. That Saints offensive line is such a shell of his former self. All right, let's see if the Ravens game back. All right, Ravens game back. Starting off, turned back on the perfect time. First play of the drive. There it is. I haven't seen many of them to start off, but a run play, handoff to Kenyon Drake. That might have been his second rush of the game so far.
You're going to see a lot of fly motion crossing the ball to be the first puller, and a lot of these runs, and then they'll bring another big lineman. But I just love it when they do them hard, my man. The big black bear. All of 305 just busted out of that jersey. The drive over here today, all Mark what they talk about was Patrick Ricard. I mean, my man's just sawed off out there. Dude. Look at motion goes. There it goes.
All right, Pat Ricard in motion. Another handoff to Kenyon Drake. This one to the outside, and it was not blocked well. Looked like a loss of a couple yards on the play. Shit, maybe this is the reason why the Ravens wasn't passing much to start the game. Wasn't running much to start the game. Thank you for the like. Hey, everybody, don't forget to like the video. Yeah, definitely appreciate that. Like, subscribe. Outside of commenting, that's what helps with engagement and getting my video and my content out to people across the diaspora of YouTube. So don't forget to like the video. Go ahead and like it right now for me. It takes literally 1 second to put your finger on the mouse and take it on over to the like button. Then gently tap that like button for me, and I will appreciate it. And then you can slide over a little bit more and gently tap that subscribe button for me. I appreciate both of those things. Justice Hill. And two back-to-back well-defended plays by the Panthers. Not sure how great of a play call it was, but this last one was essentially a screenplay to Justice Hill, and he was tackled immediately. Greg Roman is not in the bag right now. Who are waiting for Greg Roman to step in the Duffy. He has not yet stepped in the Duffy. We don't even have confirmed reports yet that the Duffy is out on the field right now. But he needs to step in that mug as soon as possible. Second punt of the day for the Ravens, and this one looks like it's going to be down at about the 35-yard line, maybe the 34-yard line. Appreciate you, dummy. Click what you say nah to. What was you responding to?
Do you know about its camera? Like the way it fixes blurry photos. Magically erases annoying distractions.
Just the pixel joint.
And even fixes photos taken with your.
Yeah, he not in the Duffy yet at all. Oh, he said no to the light. Oh man, yo, how you gonna be on the video and not liking it, yo? Like my vid for me, yo. It's like, nah, I'm sure you one of the people that have already liked it. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. But no, Sam, he is not in the Duffy right now, yo. He is not in it. He is not in it at all. It's not looking good.
Introducing the new black and chicken sandwich. No breading, all flavors.
Who says you have to spend?
All right, I feel like we got to another commercial break kind of fast. Back to NFL Red Zone real quick. What's this? The Falcons and the who the Falcons playing today? Who the Falcons playing today? It just switched off. Falcons were playing. I can't remember. I'll let y'all know. Jets Patriots 0-0 in this game as well.
Into effect should either coach or the officiating staff need it. Still scoreless here, coming up on the midway part of the first quarter. They're going to build a little drama with 3rd and 1. And yet, it'll be a timeout there. I think the Jets just called that timeout. Or maybe they're going to take a look at the spot of the football.
Hi, Princess.
Wilson. Of course, this game is a rematch of a game that we just played a few weeks ago, where the Jets, in a lot of phases of the game, outplayed the Patriots, but had a tough call go against them on what would have been a pick 6 for the Jets. Zach Wilson threw a couple of fourth-quarter interceptions, and the Patriots continued their win streak.
And then was under the cover.
All right, that game's taking a
all right, Saints up 3-0. Rams got the ball. Uh-oh, Matt Stafford. Bomb. And he got him. Touchdown. Wow. Sheesh. Atwell just called himself a bomb from Matthew Stafford. That's his first career touchdown, Tutu Atwell. All right, let's check the Ravens game. Look like Ravens game's coming back on now. The Duffy on layaway. Bears got you, yeah, Atlanta Bears game. That's what it looked like they was playing, but I couldn't tell. I'm hoping for David Montgomery to be able to do something against them with Atlanta. I mean, with Khalil Herbert out, and so I ended up starting him this week, even though I hate starting him. Oh my goodness, I hate having David Montgomery on my team. But Hollywood, his point projection been going down steadily, so I don't know if he's actually going to make his return this week or not. And he don't play till tomorrow, so I can't risk having him in the lineup and letting all my other players play today. And then I come to tomorrow and don't get no points at all because he don't play. So right now, Hollywood is on my bench, unfortunately, for another week. Pass incomplete from Baker Mayfield to Terrence Marshall on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Video boards were enlarged in 2017. What happened is they enlarged those, and these windows on the side, they got smaller. And then if you look at the corners of the end zone, these large boards were put up. So what happens is now the wind comes in, and it has nowhere to go. So just me standing around this hole in the first quarter, it's been hard to figure
Okay, I see Michael Pittman with 3 catches for 38 yards on the Ravens big board. I need some production out of Michael Pittman. Oh, snap. Running play by Chuba Hubbard. He got met at the line of scrimmage by Patrick Queen. I don't think there was a gain of anything on that play. What everybody saying in the comment section. Indy versus the Eagles. Who you like in Indy versus the Eagles? I'm assuming it's the Eagles, Sam. That game on right now. They played at 1.
This defense has always had that identity since its inception, right? The Ray Lewis says,
Jets about to sweep the Pats for the first time in my lifetime. Hey, the Jets looking good, man. The Jets messing around. They got the chance to sweep the Bills, and the Dolphins got the chance to sweep the Bills this year. So, yeah, the AFC East is looking interesting. LaVisca Chenault come on, wrap up. Okay. LaVisca Chenault caught a short pass on the drag route for about 3 yards, got an extra 2 for about 5 yards on the play. So that was 4th and 5. And the punt unit is coming out for both teams. Very defensive game through the first 4 drives. I know that the Panthers defense has been playing a bit better lately, but definitely I was expecting a bit more production out of the Ravens, especially considering how that first drive started off. So maybe they do need to focus a little bit more on the pass, but not the short pass game, because that short pass game is not it. Okay. Fair caught by Devin Duvernay at the 30-yard line. Here comes Lamar Jackson again. Just look like the 2010 team with Bart in them. They do look good, Joe. That team that made it to the playoffs. And that was 2010. Was that the year that just made it to the AFC Championship?
That's the thing about trades, you see. They don't happen on your schedule.
Let me see.
I mean, take it.
Okay, yeah, Philly Eagles is on CBS for me. The Colts up 7-0. Uh-oh. Eagles back-to-back losses?
Nick Sirianni told us, look, the scheme doesn't change, but at times our philosophy on how we get to the end zone might change again in the blocking game because of what Goddard could bring. And you're seeing that impact early in this game with those 2 penalties.
Yeah, he mentioned that they have to find roles, but the roles can't change. And the question to each person is, are you ready?
Yeah, and as a basic, Stoll will be your blocker on the running plays, Calcaterra your receiver on pass plays.
Stepping up, Hurts.
Jalen Hurts with a completion of Devontae Smith.
Going down to get it.
Gaining some yards back, but that's 4th and long still.
More on the play. It's good for 17 yards, and now it puts them in a position. At least it's manageable on 3rd down.
And that's an excellent play by Jalen Hurts, because not only did he...
But Chad Pennington was QB before Mark Sanchez, right? So Mark Sanchez wasn't decent. Was Mark Sanchez getting carried? What was the name of the running back the Jets had at that time? What was the Jets running back name? I know San Antonio Holmes was his receiver. I remember San Antonio. They had a running back too, though. Who was the running back at the time? You gonna know, Click? Who was the Jets running back at the time? I know they had that good running back.
In 99% of people over 50.
No, it wasn't Doug Martin.
Think you are not at risk.
Damn, who was it? Now I'm about to look it up. Hold up. Yo, they had a running back. I swear.
This is for the Sunday shifters, the game time babysitters, and the poolside ballers. Live games, replays, films, and shows. This is NFL Plus. Your game on the go. Start your free trial today. Rick Rubin, Ravens offensive coordinator, trying to figure out a way to get one of these 2 top 5 defenses as far as first quarter points allowed. Carolina and Baltimore are 2 of the best in the league as far as...
They had fucking LT, bro. LT was on the roster. LT was they starting running back. He had 914 yards that year. 219 carries for 914 yards. All right, the Ravens back. Lamar with a little scramble for about 2 yards before being forced out. But yeah, San Antonio Holmes was the main receiver. Dustin Keller was his tight end. Antonio Cromartie was on that team. Yeah, I forgot LT went to the Jets. I forgot about that too. I remember him leaving the Chargers, but I couldn't have told you it was the Jets. All righty, 2nd and 8 for the Ravens. Pass play. Quick outside to Mark Andrews. He's out at about 2 yards the game, maybe? It's about 3rd and 2. And the Duffy might be on the field now. I don't think he's in the Duffy yet, but the Duffy might be in Greg Roman's possession now, y'all. We'll see. I'll tell y'all after this drive.
Nobody throws the tight ends more than this Ravens team, and they're happy to have the best back in Mark Andrews. Third and 2. Lamar Jackson holding up the middle. First down and putting
Lamar Jackson scramble. Design scramble, it looked like on 3rd and 2.
Well, watch him just reading the end right here. And if he's going to contain, Lamar Jackson's going to take it right up in the middle.
Yep. Option play. Right up the gut behind Ben Powers and Pat Ricard. Yeah, Ben Powers look a little bigger than I remember. Okay, Ben Powers. Big Ben. Hey, fuck the Roethlisberger. We got Powers. Injury on the field sounds like for the Panthers. So we're going to a timeout on a commercial break.
Health insurance companies see us all the same.
That's not good. Well, except Humana. They
All right, let me flip to something.
After my back surgery, Humana sent a home health nurse.
NFL Red Zone. See what's on there. Comment just came in. Never will be another Big Ben. For the Steelers, maybe. I'm replacing Big Ben with every Ben I come across.
Lamar Jackson taking a snap and scooting through. He hasn't rushed for as many yards as he has in years past, but when he needs the legs to come into play, he absolutely can do it. He is averaging 71 rushing yards per game and has a couple of rushing touchdowns, does Lamar.
Browns up 7-3 on the Bills. 3rd and goal. They have the ball.
Njoku and Cooper both on the left side, so two of the more dynamic pass catchers lined up on the left.
Cooper matched up with Dane Jackson. Percent to the end zone. Incomplete. Pharaoh Brown could not hold on. And it's 4th down.
Wow, in and out of the hands of Pharaoh Brown on 3rd and goal for the Browns. That'd have been big to go up 14-0. I mean, go up 14-3.
You go to the Wildcats, you have a loss of yardage, and now you're throwing balls that are right off the fingertips of your tight end. Right there.
Yeah, you gotta catch that. Gotta catch that.
Going, man, throw it to me.
Those are two very catchable. We're going to go double box here as the Browns line up for their field goal. We just got the official review, and you see the Bears have the football. Matt Eberflus's coaching challenge was successful. Waiting on the snap for Cleveland. Spot and through.
Extra point good for Cleveland, up 10-0. Up a touchdown on the Bills.
There's a clear recovery for the Bears. We had the 55-yard kick return from Ravens. Jones has set up their first touchdown. And now there's takeaway on special teams. Boy, there's a lot of Bears fans here, aren't there?
There really are. There were a lot of Bears fans on my flight from Dallas.
The word had it that traffic was extra bad yesterday. There's so many Bears fans.
It was only an injury time, so back to go.
2018 Pro Bowler.
55 right there.
Hey, baby.
Jumping on top of it. To try to warm things up on the sideline on this cold day. First down and 10.
Big personnel.
Kenyon Drake with the run.
Not much there for the Ravens run game right now, at least for the running backs. 1 yard gain, 2nd and 9 after the carry by Kenyon Drake.
He's not the biggest guy, more of a pass rusher. But, I mean, here's the issue. Other than the 12 yards from Lamar Jackson, they got -1 in the rushing game. We're going to have to tighten those things up and maybe run Lamar a little bit more.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe need some more Lamar running. If the running backs can't get it, somebody needs to. This is a team that gave Joe Mixon 4 touchdowns. If Joe Mixon can get 4 touchdowns, then we need to be able to get 5. That's how I see it.
They're just going to give a quick little fake across, get Justice Hill in the flat. Lamar Jackson's going to go through his entire progression, left to right, all the way across the radio dial. He finds Justice Hill, who's their real receiving threat out of the backfield. But I think that's their best personnel. Two backs that can really go. One who can block, one who can run.
And now Hill on 3rd and 2 will get there. Penetration.
Another failed running play for the Ravens on 3rd and 3.
Off the whole play to the edge. That's exactly what you need. In the middle.
I'm not sure if it's a lack of blocking or if the Panthers are. Let me see here.
Getting pressure. Right inside.
Yeah, they just more defenders than there are blockers.
You see those motions we talked about? Well, they're going to go quick.
All right, looks like the Ravens are going for it on 4th and 3 from the 46-yard line.
We'll see what they decide to do.
First quarter ended before anything could happen. Not sure if they were really trying to go for that there, if they maybe wanted to try and draw the Panthers off sides. So we'll see what they do when we come into the second quarter. But at the end of one, the score is 0-0, which I can't say that I expected. I was definitely expecting at least one touchdown and 2 field goals from the Ravens in the first quarter. So let's see what they can do in the second quarter. Shout out to the Ravens defense, though, forcing punts on all of the Bears drives.
Get low prices and great deals so you can holiday your way. Only at Target.
Don't miss a 2-night Fair Thanksgiving event starting Wednesday on Fox.
But they might have something going. 2nd and 5. Damian Harris into the second level, into the secondary. That's a 22-yard pickup on an excellent blocking scheme by the New England offensive line there. But the injured New York Jet would cause that game to go to a TV timeout. You're not missing anything there in Foxborough. Still 6 minutes and 40 seconds left in the first quarter in Foxborough after the 8-minute delay of the opening kickoff caused by power issues in and around Gillette Stadium.
It was an 8-minute delay in the Patriots game for power issues, apparently, to start the game. That's why they're still nearly 7 minutes into the first quarter, while most teams are already into the second.
Justin Ebner, the rookie from Baylor, in the game for the first time here on this drive.
Justin Fields with the ball and throws it out of bounds. Throws the ball away. Bears top of the Falcons right now, 7-7. So switched over to the Commanders Texans, where the Commanders are up 7-0 with the ball. Taylor Heineke just completed a pass to, who's that, Jahan Dotson? Yep, Jahan Dotson. And that ends the first quarter for them.
That's a first down for the Commanders getting towards midfield. That's the end of the first quarter there in the Washington and Houston game with Washington up 7-0.
If you get shoved out
Will Levis, the ninth Ben.
and sneak through there as well. The coordinator DP says it feels a little bit like throwing it back to his days in college. 25 years as college D coordinator. Ebner caught it. And off the bounce, Isaiah Oliver brought him down.
And this is one of the plays. I mean, we're sitting here talking about Justin Fields and what he does. He needs to be playing his best football in December. On that last play, you got to be careful, right? You're calling design runs. You're trusting him to be smart when he has the football in his hands. One of the things you got to protect him with is when he's in the pocket taking those big hits. He just took a big hit on that short throw.
Third down and 14. Carter flies off sides. See if he's drawn off or if it's going to be a little more manageable third down.
Flag on the play on 3rd and 14 for the Bears. See if it's on the Bears or the Falcons. False start on the Bears. That's going to take them back to, about 3rd and 19. So now they're just setting up for a punt.
Looking for these guys. It's a bachelor party. The Chicago Bears fans invaded, and Jared Wilson said his brother is apparently the bachelor, or is one of the bachelor party participants here. The Bears getting represented in Atlanta there. In fact, yeah, they're at the game. Now, respect to the guys who still keep the Bears superfan glasses on. I see most of the people took the glasses off. But well done with the sweater vests, gentlemen.
And a sack on 3rd and 19 for the Bears. Let's check back in on the Ravens.
Then fix his photos. Taken with your old phone.
Oh, yeah, looked like we were a little late on that.
Did you know switching has never been easier?
Nymeria.
Pixel, the only phone engineered by Google. Get Google Pixel 7 Pro for free.
Nymeria.
Plus get Pixel Watch, Pixel Buds, and more.
hit him inside the 5 got foiled because of this wind that Lawrence told us about. And not the best punt in the world. They're tough to judge. It's swirling wind here.
What's wrong?
Baker Mayfield still inside his own 20-yard line. They've gone heavy again, Mark. Cam Irving back in as a 6th offensive lineman. Deontay Foreman as the single back. First down from the 17 for Carolina.
And Panthers have the ball 1st and 10 after a punt by the Ravens, and they run it up the middle with the Deontay Foreman for about 3-4 yards.
Off of that same personnel. Let those guys work one-on-one on the edge. Terrace Marshall and DJ Moore. Got to get DJ Moore involved at some point in this game. I know they're trying to establish the run game, but number 2 just needs a couple touches.
Okay, 2nd and 6. So it was a gain of 4 yards by Foreman. Mayfield under center. Toss to Foreman. And up, tackled on the backfield. Roquan Smith was the first person to him. Hit him, slid off of him, but Patrick Queen was right there to finish up. Sheesh. This combo, man. My goodness, yo. Patrick Queen and Roquan Smith in the middle of the field might have been the answer. Pass by Mayfield, complete, but short of the line to gain when he caught it. So it's definitely going to be 4th down. And the punt team is coming out.
Marcus Peters almost ran the route before the wideout, came up and almost caught it, took it the other way. Aggressive corner, knew exactly what was coming, sitting right at the sticks. Potential double move candidate right there. I think they got enough time to get a double move off. Goal linemen don't love that. No, I better remind you. Said you want a little longer, double move coming up.
The punt is off. Duvernay caught it near the 30, trying to get to the sideline and couldn't really. Maybe a gain of about 3 on the play. Flag on the play. Let's see what this is.
Most of these you assume are on the return team on a punt. We'll see if that's the case as Jerome Boger and company discuss in committee.
Model play was out of bounds. Personal foul, face mask, kicking team, number 20.
Face mask on the kicking team. Extra 15 yards. I like that. Let me see. Oh, yeah, he doing too much. Yeah. Great call, Mr. Ref. I like the call. That's what I call top-tier refereeing right there. All right, we're on a commercial break. Every time I switch off lately, y'all, I've been late by a play. So maybe I'll stay on through the commercial break this time instead of switching to another game. Let's check in with my fantasy team.
Crispy, creamy, plus there's gravy. Get yourself a $5 KFC famous bowl in classic or spicy.
Shop Macy's Black Friday specials now while supplies last.
I'm not sure if this is right. Can somebody confirm for me? It looks like Stephon Diggs doesn't have any catches, and we're into the second quarter.
I'm a basketball guy. Dude,
is he hurt? Is Stephon Diggs hurt?
Right. I'm not a basketball guy.
Call or click to get a quote today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Who says you have to spend more on skincare to get results? I power up my skin with Olay.
Oh, I could have sworn I started David Montgomery. I did. This shit is tweaking.
Retinol 24 for smoothness and vitamin C.
On one joint it say David Montgomery in, and on the other one it say Hollywood is saying. There it is. It just corrected itself.
Now that's a hit. Feels things, baby. It changes everything.
This holiday
what's going on with
give your family the gift that keeps them going? Energizer Ultimate Lithium. The #1 longest lasting AA battery.
Okay, just got confirmation that Mike Williams will be playing and getting a full workload. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm keeping Hollywood on the bench this week. So hopefully Stephon Diggs is not hurt. That'd be terrible for a lot of reasons. My goodness. Can I get some type of update? He must not be, because I ain't seen no type of update.
On their first 3 drives. What they can do with their best field position of the day after the penalty on Blackshear from the 49-yard line of the Ravens are far in motion. Kenyon Drake trying to find the
like how are they still meeting the running backs at or beyond the line of scrimmage? What is going on?
150 yards rushing, the longest streak in the NFL since the 85 Bears and Raiders. Lamar Jackson leads the NFL, averaging 7.5 yards per carry this season. And since 2018, when Lamar arrived, nobody rushed for more yards by a long way in this league for the Baltimore Ravens. They have 7 carries for 11 yards. We saw Luvu and Burns in the backfield. That's no way to get this run game going.
I would like to have seen a replay on that one. I'm trying to figure out how the hell was he there. It seemed like there was a lot of blockers there for him to just. Check down pass on 2nd and 10, tackled in the backfield as well.
They just forced Lamar Jackson.
I don't know if that's a poor play call or if he settled with a poor decision on that, but this drive, they got the ball after the penalty right before the 50-yard line, and they're literally squandering the opportunity right now.
Well done. It's already the 3rd tackle for loss for Carolina. They had 11 last Thursday night against Atlanta, so they're in the backfield again. This is a tough defense. They don't really run. They got the speed. They got the power of front. 13, they rushed 3.
Okay. Completion from Lamar Jackson to Demarcus Robinson on the sideline. Then he went out of bounds, and it looked like he might have been just short of the line of game on 3rd and 12 or 13. And they changed the spot and gave him the first down. Like the reach across by Demarcus Robinson gave him the first down. And right back to Demarcus Robinson on first down. So now we're going to 2nd and about 5, I think. No, 2nd and 3. So again, about 7.
Now leaves as they switch out personnel. Jackson on the key. Lamar to the edge. Tripped up by Franklin. First down at the Panther 29.
All right, 2nd and 3. Need to hurry up and get the snap off. 6 seconds left as they get lined up. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Then they got the ball off. And an interception at the line of scrimmage thrown by Lamar Jackson. Low throw from Lamar Jackson, intercepted at the line of scrimmage. Like the commentator said, the first Lamar Jackson turnover in the last 4 games after having quite a few in the games prior to that. And this one was just a low throw. Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
He does like a glitch in the Madden game where he's just making jukes on his own. He's on IR for about a month this year with a hamstring injury. Looks like he's feeling good now. He's feeling great.
Breevy and Roy with the interception of Lamar Jackson, his first career interception. Baker Mayfield drops back, getting chased by Calais Campbell, gets the ball off just short of the line of game by Ian Thomas. For a 2nd and 2. Seems like there's a bit of a momentum swing going on right now. Can I get some confirmation onto the status of Stephon Diggs?
For that first down yardage, he got it to the 45.
Looks like the Panthers got the first down in the run up the middle.
The blitz responsibility. I mean, that is next level stuff.
Peters that was showing.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a testament to all the wisdom across the board on this defense. So many solid veteran players. They understand speeds and gap fits. They don't just know their position. They know what the whole picture looks like. They have that kind of freedom. It's pretty special.
First down at 10 at the 45. This is Chenault trying to go look on the edge. Got Hamilton there to hold it to a minimal game. Well, since Baker's last start, clearly he got very buff as based on that picture. That's very strong. Steve Wilkes, the new head coach. Christian McCaffrey traded to San Francisco. Robbie Anderson traded to Arizona. He's got a new center with Pat Elflein injured. Brandon Bozeman has taken over at the center spot. All since Baker's last start. Bozeman's done an outstanding job. The long-time Raven, 4 years here. The starter at center for Baltimore last year. Back in Baltimore. Started for Carolina today. Second and 9. Deontay Foreman. Freaking led first. Gain of 2 to the 48-yard line. There's a third walk.
Sorry, y'all. Editing my fantasy lineup here in a BS league that I didn't edit before the start of today because I was getting ready for the live stream. 3rd and 7 for the Panthers, though. Sounds like the stadium is getting loud for the Ravens. Alrighty, ball to snap. Baker Mayfield pressure. He runs and gets the first down before being tackled just beyond the line of game.
We see the 2 blockers in the backfield right here, expecting pressure. They don't get pressure. Great disguise by Baltimore. Baker knows he's just outnumbered. I thought he would have flipped it to Chuba Hubbard and let him do the dirty work. Instead, he gets a block from Chuba Hubbard. You see him eyeing those sticks. Great awareness. Tucking that football, knows he's going to take a hit. But I mean, Baker Mayfield, he likes taking hits. He headbutts guys. They'll help it on.
First down handoff and tackled in the backfield by Kyle Hamilton, the rookie safety for the Ravens. It's been good to see him slowly progress over the course of the season. He's definitely coming into his own for real. So, yeah, no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 now for the Panthers. Score is still 0-0 with 5 minutes left in the second quarter. You ready to be 8-3 in this in that other league, Jordan? Dang. I've been having an up and down season all around in my leagues for real. Uh-oh. Let's go. Marlon Humphrey with the pass breakup on the pass to the sideline by Baker Mayfield, but there's a flag on the play. Uh-oh. Chop block. By the offense. Let's go. Illegal play. They're gonna replay second down, of course, due to the chop block by the running back Chuba Hubbard. Oh yeah.
The big fella, because he's engaged with Bradley Bozeman. Right, you see, Bozeman's still got a hand on him. You're not allowed to go low as well, because then you get one high, one low, and it puts people in a tough spot.
So 2nd and 25 for the Panthers now.
Totally legal in the booth, though. So
Yeah, they have been. Both of them been consistent. Uh-oh. Screenplay. Got more yards than it should have. 3rd down, though. So it's going to be about 3rd and 12, 3rd and 13, I think. Yeah. 3rd and 13 now for the Panthers. No, 3rd and 12.
That chop block really hurt him.
This has been a real struggle. 3rd downs for Carolina. 3rd and long, especially. This is 3rd and long. 3rd and 12 for the Panthers. And the ball, fumbled on the snap.
Uh-oh.
There's a flag down as well.
Ball fumbled on the snap. There's a lot going on. Flag on the play as well. What is going on? Let's see. What's the call?
Called it out immediately.
Snap infraction on the offense.
I think Bozeman thought he was under center. Might have forgot he was in shotgun. I was looking at him. Maybe the ball just comes out from. Oh, just slipped out of his hand.
Wow, yeah, it just slipped out of Bozeman's hand as he was trying to snap. He must got the jitters going against his former team that he slid on. But it's all good because we got a Tyler Lindenbaum now. We straight at center. Okay, 3rd and 18. A failed screenplay. Dropped by DJ Moore. It's now 4th and 18. Good job by the Ravens defense. They got some help by the Panthers offense, though. Definitely got some help on all of the last 3 plays for real by the Panthers offense. Drop ball right there. Can't do nothing when you drop the ball. Before that was the muff snap, and before that was the chop block.
Since week 3, he's got 79 snaps in coverage, Kevin. He's allowed less than 30 yards. I mean, this guy's a rookie. He's given up no touchdowns in coverage. He can really go. You can tell he understands what offenses are trying to do.
The punt is off. Up. Drops up about the 10. Yeah, it looks like the Ravens going to be getting the ball at about the 10-yard line. Can they finally get into the end zone? Oh, yeah, Joe Mixon. Yeah, you got Joe Mixon on your squad. You straight.
Are switching to Ram, which means more people behind the grill are switching to Ram. And more people behind the grill. More first leg of the road trips. And more uncles who take Thanksgiving football games too seriously are switching to Ram.
During the Black Friday sales event, get 0% financing, plus $3,250 total bonus cash, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2022 Ram 1500 models and dealer stock.
The magic is calling you to stay at a Disney Resort Hotel, where you're surrounded by the world's most magical celebration.
Yo, Click, what's up with Stephon Diggs? Can you find out for me? He don't have no catches. I need to know if he's hurt. Because, I mean, they only got 6 points off 2 field goals, so they could be struggling, but no catches?
Disney World 50th anniversary celebration. Save up to $400 on a 4-night, 4-day room and ticket package at select Disney Resort hotels.
You know, it doesn't matter if you choose left or right, because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious.
You know, It doesn't matter if you choose left or right because they're both chewy, crunchy, and delicious.
Decisions.
It's waiting for you. Come on, head for the mountains of life.
Give a gift that means a lot without spending a lot. Shop early and save. Only at K.
Newest thing from Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99. Enough for two, price for one. New Pizza Hut melts, just $6.99.
Check in on another game. NFL Red Zone with it. We'll be looking at here the Commanders and the Texans and the Bears are in the red zone, up 10-7 on the Falcons. Yo, why every time I look, it's a running back not named David Montgomery with the ball for the Bears? Like, just cut the man at this point, yo. The flag on the field goal attempt for the Commanders. They were up 14-0.
So it's going to be a false start.
Let's see what this was.
But now a 45-yard field goal try by Greg Zerline to tie. Again aimed left and got it.
Did he make that?
I tell you, wow, nice unison. A lot of times you'll see it.
I guess Greg Zerline just made a field goal.
Because, man, I guarantee you he kicked that on the left side of the outside of the left upright just to know that the wind would curl it back through. Well done by the Jets kicker, and that's tied up at 3. We were dipping in on the Chicago Bears, who are in the red zone. We'll show you how the Bears got to the red zone in just a moment.
And the Commanders was able to get their field goal off, so they up 17-0.
Timeout before, yeah. So Washington had a.
All right, back to the Ravens game. 3rd and 2 for the Ravens offense. Duvernay with the carry gets the first down on the sweep play. Love those. Love when those work out. When they're called at a good time. I hate poorly timed play calls, and Greg Roman might be the master of that.
I saw the Lions in Chicago.
Sure did.
Back and forth affair on a chilly day last weekend.
That was one of the best games from Jared Goff in his career, and especially as a Detroit Lion.
And we have reached the 2-minute.
He healthy, just no targets.
Scoreless ball game. Ravens and Panthers defensive struggle in Baltimore.
2-minute warning now for the Ravens and the Panthers.
I would never switch to Samsung. I love my phone.
What?
You see, I love my phone. I would never switch to Samsung.
So I guess let's check back in on some other games again, since they're at the 2-minute warning.
Hurts and
What's this one?
well here, but I was a little confused on the Washington play because there was a penalty. It was against Houston, but it wouldn't give the Commanders a first down. The field goal was good, so Ron Rivera said, "You know what? We'll just keep the points here. It's a 3-score lead. We'll decline the penalty." So that's why they went to TV timeout there. Commanders 17, Texans 0. We've got a 3rd down coming up for Buffalo, and we're waiting on the Bears to come back out.
Like 3rd down for the Browns. 3rd and goal for the Browns, up 10-7 on the Bills.
From the Bills sideline, you saw the Stephon Diggs, and it's carried over to the defense. So right now,
This game should be on CBS over the dang Eagles playing whoever the Eagles playing. That was a false start. They didn't call it. Uh-oh. Jacoby Brissett with the completion of Amari Cooper down the sideline.
And Cooper goes for 24.
Cooper is so smooth when you throw the ball. You talk about having late hands. You see the little burst there. He's running.
Yeah, right into the bread basket. That was a dime, okay.
Cooper's had a nice game so far. Stephon Diggs had a little heart-to-heart conversation here with Sean McDermott on the sidelines, and hard to tell what's going on there, but undoubtedly the reporters will ask questions about it. Diggs has not been targeted in this game, so maybe getting a little upset. He wants to get more involved. Diggs had a big game last week.
No targets for a top 3 receiver in the NFL? I am confusion.
3rd and 1 for Justin Fields and company, right around the 5.5.
Justin Fields with the QB sneak. Let's check back in on the Ravens. Lamar Jackson is scrambling. A 1st and 10 scramble for Lamar Jackson. Got them to about 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3. Yep, 2nd and 3. Clock is running.
He was looking out almost like he had a pitch man out there. But if you find yourself in accident, get to the belly up, warm up in there. Big Ravens fan owns that joint. Danny Goldberg.
Handoff up the middle to Justice Hill for the 1st down. Clock still running. 1:20 left. Ravens don't be seen to be moving with a whole lot of urgency. They still have 3 timeouts left. But they're not across the 50-yard line yet. The pass on the outside to Justice Hill didn't get outside. The clock is running, only got 1-2 yards on the play. It's now under a minute. Haven't called their first time out yet. And pass play now to the outside. DeMarcus Robinson gets out of bounds and gets the 1st down, it looks like. So the clock stops with 46 seconds left. 1st and 10 Ravens.
Plenty of leg from their kicker, Tucker. He kicks it from the logo. All you got to worry about is that swirling wind. Where's he going to start the kick and where's it going to end up? You know he's got the distance.
No targets for Stephon Diggs. I am confuddled. Completion of Mark Andrews from Lamar Jackson. About 2 yards shy of the 1st down, so that's going to be 2nd and 2. Ravens use their first time out with 39 seconds left in the half.
We'll check in on the Bills and Browns from Detroit and the Eagles in Indianapolis. We'll see you there.
Kurt, thanks very much.
Right.
Time in 39 seconds of game action here in Baltimore. Google Mark Sanchez, Laura Upton, Dean Blandino, our rules analyst today as we
Justin Tucker, the GOAT, greatest kicker ever. Debate your grandmother. Not me. That's one thing that I will entertain other people for the greatest kicker of all time conversation still. Only because Justin Tucker still has more time to solidify his place as the greatest kicker ever. But, oh my goodness, Isaiah Likely with a dropped catch straight in the bread basket that once again was bounced up and almost intercepted. So the 2nd time in as many weeks for Isaiah Likely, he drops a ball but bounces it into the air and almost allows a defender to intercept it. 3rd and 2 now for the Ravens. 35 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. They still got 2 timeouts. They're just over the 50-yard line at about the 47, 48-yard line. Option play. Lamar keeps it. He gets the 1st down, but it's only about a gain of about 4 yards total. So the clock stops for a second. Oh, no, they call a timeout.
They scrape the backer over the top. And even when you have numbers, it makes no difference when you got Lamar Jackson running the show.
Hard to believe we have closer to Thanksgiving this Thursday. It's the inaugural John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. We'll be celebrating John's legacy throughout our coverage of a huge NFC East showdown.
Giants Cowboys, Thanksgiving Day.
The Cowboys coverage begins 4 p.m. Eastern on Fox.
That's to kick off next week's game, the Week 12 slate. Still no catches for Stephon Diggs. This has now become a Stephon Diggs catch watch. I thought I saw Justin Fields. Completion, Lamar Jackson to Demarcus Robinson again. They're really starting to develop a connection, ain't they? 30-yard gain, it looks like. 30-plus yards. Baltimore looks like calls their last time out. That was a great ball and a great catch.
Calmed himself down quickly and nailed that throw on the run. Those are dangerous because those catch and runs can really split defenders and make it a house call. We're talking about cold weather. I mean, shout out to the New York Jets when I first got out there. I mean, after Halloween.
So 21 seconds left in the half for the Ravens. 1st and 10, just outside of the red zone. No timeouts left, though. So they got time for about 2 shots to the end zone or the sideline, and then if nothing, a field goal. But you can't throw any passes across the middle. I think I just saw a guy I went to high school with. That was random. It's rare you see people you know in those camera cuts. Oh, my goodness. Lamar throws the ball away.
Intentional grounding. His 8th sack of the year, too. Didn't get even. And here he comes off the edge, 53. Working on Moses right there.
Oh, that's Ronnie Stanley.
On that left side.
Ronnie Stanley just got worked a bit by Burns.
7-year stud out of Notre Dame. Held him off as long as he could, but Burns is slippery, man. He's wiry. He can bend. He can get around the edge. You hold it that long in the backfield. He's going to find a way to sneak past the block.
Ravens get the ball off with 2 seconds on the play clock. Shot to the end zone, too high. 3rd and 10 now. 10 seconds left. They got time for one more shot to the end zone, and then if they don't get, they need to draw up a good play because it's going to suck to Cordell Patterson return touchdown. That's what's up. That man, Cordell Patterson, man, talk about a revival, a rebirth, man.
They just covered up all the zones.
He could have placed that ball a bit better, and that might have been a touchdown. It would have been a dime, but I mean, I don't know if is that too much to ask for. But here we go, 3rd and 10. And the Panthers call a timeout.
Take a picture of what they're trying to do. Make sure you're the right personnel. And there's the coach. Go. James Brown. Back.
Best SNL skits in the history of SNL. Bookend draft picks. What have they done in the first half? Completion percentage solid. Baker Mayfield's not going downfield much. Lamar Jackson, the bulk of those yards, obviously.
Still no catches for Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs catch watch. That's what this is. Stephon Diggs catch watch. About to rename this live stream to the Stephon Diggs catch watch. We are waiting for the first target and catch for Stephon Diggs while watching the Baltimore Ravens try to get their 7th win of the season. Lamar didn't see anything. Pocket was collapsing, threw the ball away, and the Ravens are going to be forced to settle for a field goal with 5 seconds left in the half. And try and go into the half with a 3-0 lead instead of 0-0, though it could have been 7-0. Here we go. Justin Tucker. Yep, per usual. Hence my tone. Nothing new. This isn't going to fly against the other Super Bowl contenders, though. Right down the middle for Justin Tucker, bro. He don't play about this kicking shit, bro. Like, he do this kicking. Like, that's what he do. Like, And he don't play by what he do. That's what he said. This is insane. All right, halftime now with the Ravens and the Panthers. Ravens up 3-0. So we are about to switch gears and watch something else. I'm watching Justin Fields single-handedly keep James in the game with me right now, bro. 21 points right now for Justin Fields, and it's not even halftime yet for him. Look like Stephon Diggs is in the red zone, but will he get the ball? I don't know.
New York Giants 6. Bears at the Falcons. Justin Fields, young quarterback, having a pretty impressive series of events this year. Running the football, something we did very well. Keeps it for 4 yards. Here last week, over 140 yards rushing. The week before that, 140 yards rushing.
Oh, we want to watch this Cordell Patterson return.
Takes it.
Oh, yeah.
2 yards late. We got Dustin Alley. Could you have caught him? Nipple. There you go. Bears 17. Atlanta 14.
That boy Cordell Patterson, man.
In a golf cart. No. Rams at the Saints back this time. Coming back after missed balls. I'm doing the highlight. Be quiet. After missing the game, the concussion. Juwan Johnson for an 8-yard
acquisition.
Quad box on NFL Red Zone. Who's that? Amon-Ra St. Brown near the running one in. Inside the 10-yard line. The Lions up 10-6 on the Giants and threatening, trying to give the Giants their third loss of the season.
Kicking is going to be an issue in both of these games. New England misses to keep the score. Patriots 3, Jets 3 at the 2-minute 50-second mark of the second quarter.
All right, the Buffalo Bills, 2nd and 1. Hand off to the running back. Singletary did not get the yard needed to gain. And it looked like the same for the Lions.
Bills game, that's a timeout in the Bills game with 28 seconds.
Bills call the timeout.
Clock stops there in the Lions-Giants game with 1 minute and 6 seconds.
See here, you said 17 wide receivers, and last year we asked them. We had one of his games last year as a rookie. We asked him.
It's a game rewind here. The Lions, we showed you them getting into the red zone. We showed you them in the red zone here. One of the plays that helped get them there. Play action fake. Jared Goff. Strong arm cutting through the wind there in New Jersey. Amon-Ra.
Yeah, that boy Amon-Ra St. Brown, boy. He be balling.
Well, he's got 4 catches for 52 yards, does Amon-Ra St. Brown. That one went for 14 and a first down Detroit. They'd love to get a first down here, which would mean first and goal.
Give your offense a minute to go and see if you can get something before the half.
Jackson is the back, 3rd and 2. On the fake, running,
First and goal for both teams, both the Lions and the Bills. Neither one in the end zone yet, though. Ain't no catch yet for Stephon Diggs.
Terrible issue for the Bills here, although Buffalo has no timeouts. So you would expect the Bills to not run in this circumstance, but if they want 2 or 3 snaps, they got to throw it into the end zone. They don't want to risk the time expiring.
Why are they not passing it to Stephon Diggs? Yo, who is on the up yet line?
Down to the 1 yard line. We'll go back and forth. Detroit and Buffalo.
They did what they call a stem before the snap. He just moved to his right. That sudden movement sometimes can cause.
Actually, we'll go triple box here. We're going to go Detroit and Buffalo.
Triple box.
In Detroit. Figure that one out on your own. And Buffalo plays at Detroit 5 days from now on Thanksgiving as well. But we were going to go triple. We had a timeout there in the.
Do they really? That's
Bills
interesting.
And Browns game is going to snap on first.
All right, snap by Josh Allen.
Looking, can't take a sack. Throws it on the back of the end zone to live to see second down. Ball went off of the crossbar into the air. It's not. You're not allowed to intercept that one, but the Browns just went through the paces anyway. First and goal, Detroit. On the clock. Williams looking for the end zone again.
I don't know if he got that. They gave it to him. Jamal Williams touchdown. I think that's his second. Carolina throws the ball away. They're in the red zone as well. It's 3rd and 5.
Great. There was some penetration in the backfield, but
Let's see here.
the second effort you see here, number 11 on this drive.
Had a timeout called because Stephon Diggs came out, kind of lined up semi in the backfield, and then who's going to cover him, how we're going to double him. Got a lot of bounds.
3rd down 5.
Close this window.
For the field goal. That run, no timeouts. He can run, he can throw, and he runs speed. Washington fan of the stands, Desmond King's got closing in on him from the secondary. Nice catch over there by John Riggins. I get that's just a Riggins fan.
Boy, he takes a pop from King on this one after he releases that ball. It's one of those.
Yeah, the old Heineke might have kept running or something, trying to run through that. But with 10 seconds, Slide will try and add 8 for 25 earlier.
Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, first target, first touchdown. Let's go. Finally. He was wide open. That's what I be talking about, though. So why like, what was going on? Is they beefing? Let me find out Steph and Josh Allen beefing. I need to make a trade.
See those little quick pitter patter of the feet? Anytime you get near the back end line, you're near the sideline, you're working your feet, so it's about the detail. But he was surely in bounds, but he's so detailed, so dependent, impressive. Finish for the corner by Stephon Diggs.
And the Bills take a 13-10 lead over the Browns. Justin Fields taking off. Runs out of bounds for a game of about 4 or 5 on 2nd and 13. So it's going to be about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 maybe. Bears are up 17-14 on the Falcons. They have the ball 3rd down. All 3 timeouts is 3rd and 8. If they can get this first down, then they got something to talk about. I got something to talk about. If not,
3rd and 9 from the 38. Probably still a touch outside of Kyle Santos' range.
Justin Fields up, got his pass knocked down at the line of scrimmage. It is 4th and 9.
Turn it over. Sacked 3 different times.
Texans take a knee to head in the half. Down 20-0. Oh, he threw it at his lineman?
What was that?
What the fuck?
This is early safe out there.
He hit the back of his lineman helmet?
So they're going to try a field goal here.
56-yard field goal attempt. I think I got him. Yeah, Santos, let's go, baby. You can do it. Ah, he missed it. Wah, wah, wah.
Well, I tell you what, he took a rip at it. I mean, this is a liner. 3 timeouts, 1st and 10.
Oh, man, just missed it. Could have used that.
Throws to the side, and that is grabbed, and again it's picked up by Elijah Moore. Moore with a gain of 4 right there on the fly to the 47-yard line of New England.
Once again, his mobility and athleticism allows him to get out of the pocket, and then realizing he's got more over on the sideline, can pick up some positive yards and get out of bounds. Kevin, that's just the 20th play for the Jets offensively. Go back to the first matchup. The Patriots dominated time of possession over 10 minutes more than the Jets, and so far that's the way they've been handling this game as well.
2nd down and 6, Johnson. Blocked by Dwayne Brown, and then drilled in the secondary by Peppers, who comes through, lies head ahead in at 2. Then get down to 43, gain of 4.
So Elijah Moore, who had been targeted just one
Jets
time
and the
last
Patriots
two
and
games,
themselves in another defensive game. I'm not seeing a whole lot of offense. Some offense, but not a whole lot of offense in Week 11. They tied 3-3 with a minute left in the first half here. Jets got the ball 3rd and 2.
He's really come in and practiced hard and put a lot of effort in. And it's paying here today with the back-to-back catches. 3 timeouts, clock is ticking, 3rd and 2. Moore, Thomas in the block. And it's
McCourty just dropped the easiest interception of his career, bro.
That's a big sigh of relief. Yes. Underneath Pitts.
Kyle Pitts with a catch. Oh, my goodness. A bit of a violent stiff arm there.
3rd down and a timeout taken. Question is, who took it? And it is Atlanta. Falcons using their lap.
I feel like the Ravens should be coming out of a halftime soon. Y'all remember when halftimes used to be long as hell? Halftime literally used to be like half an hour. You go run to the store at halftime. You can't do that no more. It look like the Ravens might be getting ready to come back from halftime.
Game flow brought to you by Progressive. Well, welcome you back to Baltimore. Our game summary: Carolina 4 drives, 4 punts. Ravens first 4 drives.
Yeah, Ravens defense have been doing the damn thing. They've been greatly improving as the season has gone on. I mean, this isn't, the most dangerous offense, but I mean, Baker Mayfield isn't a slouch. You got DJ Moore out there with him. Deontay Foreman seems like a pretty solid running back, and the Ravens have forced 4 punts.
Traditionally have been playing a little more man-to-man. They played a ton of zone and a soft zone, giving them some free yards underneath. Lamar Jackson was efficient, took the yards that they were giving him. But most importantly, these run games got to get going. And you can't say enough about the defenses. They're playing hard, they're playing fast, they're playing downhill, keeping this game close. This is everything Carolina wanted. They want some of these low-scoring games, keep it close to the 4th quarter, and then take your shot. But they've got to take a shot down the
Ravens
field.
need at least 2 touchdowns in the 3rd quarter.
Less than 50 yards, Kevin. I mean, that's
a 3rd would be great.
At some point to make these DBs respected.
Well, let's go down low
and then put it away in the 4.
with both head coaches.
Let me start with Steve Wilks, who told his team this week, get ready for an AFC North battle, and he told them just now, yeah, this is it. That's what we were expecting. He said defensively, we got to just keep containing Lamar in the run game, not allow shots up top that Mark wants to see. Offensively, he said starts up front, create some yardage in the run game, take those shots, convert 3rd downs. John Harbaugh said they've done a really good job versus the run, disrupting our gaps. It's a windy game. He said, this is what we expected with this weather. Stay solid, stay on point, and stay pounding.
Let's see how this second half goes. They're getting ready for the kickoff now. Ravens with only 37 rush yards in the first half. But 157 total yards to the Panthers 63 total yards.
Now, for Baker Mayfield and this Panthers offense, the question becomes, how aggressive can they get in that pass game? He's 8 of 10, but only 46 yards passing.
Yeah, I mean, they got to at least take a run-action shot or a play-action shot, get him on the move, maybe a bootleg, and then pull up, throw back across the field. Max protected, take a shot, something to jumpstart this offense.
And Justin Tucker with the kick, and we are off to start the second half. Yeah, short kick up, and he is pushed out of bounds at about the 32, 33-yard line. A bit further up than I would have preferred for him to be. What was that about?
It was all punts in that first half. 4 drives, 4 punts. Not much going in any way, shape, or form. Let's see if Baker Mayfield, who's 3 and 5 in his career against the Ravens, can find a little more rhythm in this second half. with the run game got going. They got 400 yards and 3 of the last 4, 7 carries for 16 yards. Kind of reminiscent of that Bengals game a couple of weeks ago. Forward to single back on first down. Mayfield off the play fake sidearm.
Baker Mayfield avoided the pressure, got the pass off, complete for about 4 yards. Yep, 2nd and 6. Roquan Smith with the tackle.
Kept Baker Mayfield inside the pocket. That's his job on those. They can stay as deep as the deepest and wide as the widest. And he contained him, kept him in the pocket. Baker Mayfield wisely checks it down, but once again, underneath.
Tyus Bowser in the game. 2nd game back after tearing his Achilles late last year, the last game of the season. Hand off to Foreman again, tackle in the backfield by Tyus Bowser. Roquan Smith was there shortly after, but I think that was a solo tackle by Tyus Bowser to tackle either at the line of scrimmage or maybe for a loss of 1.
Outside here, doesn't let anything get outside of him. He's that strong inside right arm.
That looked like about no gain on the play, it looks like. Baker Mayfield pass on 3rd down, incomplete. 4th and 6.
Again, I mean, he's been all over this entire drive. 3 plays in a row. First 2 times they asked him to rush. He plays his rush contained fine. The next time they ask him to cover, I mean, he can do it all.
5 drives, 5 punts, 3 and out today for Carolina.
All righty. Another punt for the Panthers. So the solid field position didn't matter. Devin Duvernay picks up the ball around the 12-yard line and is looking for a lane. Can't find it. Taken out of bounds at about the 15. And there's a flag on the play.
Leading special teams tackler for the Panthers this year with the stop.
Drake ran for 64. Drake ran for 64 what? I think we're talking about this week. Kenyon Drake don't have 64 yards yet. Kenyon Drake got -1 yard. Well, what were you referring to? Yeah, I guess that matters. But if you were referring to when I was talking about the rush yards in the first half, then yeah, I was talking about this game.
Hey, sweetie, I'm not seeing the life jackets.
Well, you should. You packed them.
No, you packed them.
Commercial break for the Ravens. Head back to red zone, see what's going on there.
Home field in Buffalo after 77 inches of snow fell.
Yeah, so the Bills and Buffalo game, the Bills and Browns game got moved from Buffalo to Detroit because of a snowstorm where the Bills got 6 feet of snow. And then, so the Bills are playing there today, and then they also played the Lions in Detroit on Thursday for the Thanksgiving Day game. So I wonder if they're staying in Buffalo until I doubt it. Who knows? We'll see.
Day or two, they had a big festival. It was like a black.
It was a carnival or something.
The gobble, I'm told, was in Ford Field, and then they said, "Well, the NFL made the ad lib to get the football played there between the Browns and the."
Oh yeah, no, I didn't see a Kenyon Drake 64-yard run alert. Let me see. But no, yeah, that ain't happening. I think Lamar got the longest run of the day so far.
For football, Buffalo and Cleveland, 13-10 Bills at the half. By the way, Bills
the Colts are preparing to kick.
After this game and try and
they talking about now?
Spend a couple days back home before they come back.
They're trying to. They plan on leaving Detroit and coming back in a couple days or something. But the Colts just kick a field goal to go up 13-3 on the Eagles. Eagles are in danger of losing their 2nd straight game after starting the season off 8-0.
You see the rotation
Let's see here.
in the first half. Taysom Hill in for 7 plays.
What app told you that? Was it the Bleacher Report or the Ravens app or ESPN or something?
running quarterback power. He's done the zone read. He's made some passes. I like that they're expanding the offense with Taysom Hill, which, oddly enough, is actually helping Andy Dalton.
Second down and 4. Here's Kamara. In what ways is it helping Dalton?
When you look at Taysom Hill going into the game and they rotate him and Andy Dalton knows now that you have a defense that's looking and saying, okay, we can't do just gimmicky, or excuse me.
All right, Ravens are back. 1st and 10. Kenyon Drake with the carry. He should have stayed outside on that one. Got a gain of about 2-3 yards. So 2nd and 7 coming up for the Ravens.
Containing so these linebackers can really run through and fill. And they're just trying to string those runs out to the sidelines, keeping Kenyon Drake running east to west instead of north and south. That's exactly what they've done. He's got 5 attempts, just 2 yards. Credit to that Carolina defense. They came to play today for sure.
2nd and 7, 5 seconds on the play clock. Isaiah Likely in motion, snap. Lamar with the pump fake, looking for an opening, can't find anything, and sacked.
Tried to fake that wide receiver screen on the outside, and you see Lamar Jackson get a quick little
What was the
fake
play call
immediately
there?
to the left. They just wanted to run a little screen like that, and then get some receivers downfield. I thought he had Mark Andrews potentially.
He did have Mark
set up on his
Andrews.
route, but Lamar Jackson elected to take off and ran right into Frankie Luger.
I don't know if that was a lack of pressure. I mean, that was too much pressure.
Jackson steps away. Now going to tuck and run, and Jackson in trouble. Down he goes.
What the hell? Another tackle for loss of Lamar Jackson. And the Ravens are forced on a 3 and out. Forced into a 3 and out, and then they're going to be punting on 4th down. This one was weird. It was a pass play, empty backfield. Only rushed 3 originally, and then, he was tackled by J.C. Horn, who was originally in coverage and only broke out of coverage when Lamar started to look like he was going to scramble. So, again, I think that one was poor play calling, and Ravens are forced to punt. It's not that great of a punt. It's caught right beyond the 50. Yeah, but the return man, Smith, essentially was backpedaling the whole time. And instead of this possession starting across the 50-yard line, it's going to be starting somewhere behind the 50-yard line. So a bit better than it looked like it was going to be when that one first went into the air.
But your roommate just took up percussion as a hobby. You need to drum up a new job quick and get out of here. I need Indeed.
Ravens offense need to step it up.
An Indeed resume is more than a resume.
Greg Roman need to step into that duffel, man, for real.
He's going to be there, and he can beat that in the pass rush.
Dalton complete. Jarvis Landry. His first catch today, and he takes it down.
Saints down 14-10 and driving. 18-yard completion from Andy Dalton to Jarvis Landry.
Getting right up inside, sees the hole in the zone. And what I like is that he cut the route short.
And then into the red zone.
For the safety to come down on him, he cuts it short so he can get the pass and then brace for the tackle. That's a nice job, and I love the savvy veterans understanding how to cut their route short and get into the hole in the zone.
First and goal for the Saints. Kamara split out wide to the right. From the Rams 7-yard line. Dalton throws. End zone. Touchdown.
Andy Dalton touchdown pass to Jarvis Landry. Saints take a 16-14 momentary lead, pending the extra point to go up 17-14.
This is absolutely beautiful, Kenny. Saints take the lead with a nice touchdown drive. Andy Dalton putting it on Jarvis Landry. As we watch that, Dameon Pierce, Davis Mills, and the Texans have just found the red zone against the Commanders. Could use a touchdown here, down 20-0.
You got Pierce lined up on the outside. They had an empty formation right there.
little fake stop route right there. Get him the ball, let him get inside, make something happen. Find a way to get the ball into the hands of your playmakers.
Makes a fierce quick throw and incomplete for Nico Collins. St. Little game rewind here on the left side of the screen. You're going to see the big play for the Texans on the drive so far. It was Davis Mills, good clean pocket, throws underneath Brandon Cooks.
Back to the Ravens game, 1st and 10 Panthers. At the 46. Ball snap, handoff to Foreman, it looks like, and he's tackled near the line of scrimmage. Ravens defense remaining stout in the run game so far.
He told us we then quickly flipped it back on us. This is what they do, but we got to make sure we control the line of scrimmage, run the ball, take the fight to them. He told his team it's going to be a heavyweight battle. We don't have to win every round, but we want to win the fight. 2+ quarters, it's exactly what they've been doing.
It is. They're behind on points on the scorecard and on the scoreboard. 3-0 as Baltimore landed that uppercut at the end of the first half.
2nd and 9, ball to snap, pass play. Ooh, through the hands of DJ Moore. 3rd and 9.
We see this, they're going to fake the run inside quickly, and then
Marcus Peters was in coverage on DJ Moore on that one.
Exactly what they want. Patrick Queen bites on the fake.
So I'm not sure how much he had to do with the incompletion. But he was celebrating after, so maybe he at least feels like he had something to do with the incompletion there. Which would make sense because it did look like it just went straight through the hands of DJ Moore, which is tough for a professional athlete. Up, pressure on Mayfield, but he gets the ball off and complete to Terrence Marshall with Marcus Peters in coverage to the 28-yard line on a 24-yard gain. Costly. Kyle Hamilton maybe a step or two too late to prevent that completion. And Justin Houston almost got the sack and slid off of Baker Mayfield, giving him enough time to throw the ball away.
First defender and saved the sack.
It was a great job. That's just big catch. Watch this last one. I mean, it's essentially a go route. He takes the inside route, which makes it difficult. But Baker does a good job of bending him back inside, and Terrence Marshall does a good job of tracking that ball and keeping the defender behind him. Just using his big body. He's really gaining a little momentum, gaining some confidence. Well, 88 can't put.
12th catch.
2nd and 10 now. Ball to snap. Met some traffic and tackled at about a 2, gain of 2 or 3. So we're looking at 3rd and 7. Yep, 3rd and 7. Yep, some whistles on the play. What's going on? Uh-oh. Kyle Hamilton down for the Ravens. The rookie 1st-round pick.
Carolina using those quick throws at the line of scrimmage as an extension of the run game.
Which isn't good for several reasons, because what was a deep safety unit, if they suffer another injury to Kyle Hamilton, that would, without Marcus Williams being back from his injury left, that leaves just Chuck Clark and Geno Stone as the only real safeties. Maybe does Brandon Stevens get pushed back into some safety duty? Like, what happens there?
Get up to $600 off Peloton packages. Terms apply. To everyone this holiday season, give love.
Oh wow. Cordell Patterson's kick return touchdown made him the all-time leader in kick return touchdowns in the NFL. That's what's up. I'm assuming he passed Devin Hester for that record, but I'm not certain.
Reflect on the past, celebrate the future. This season with Audi. During Walmart's Black Friday Deals for Days, every Monday is a huge deal. Get a $228 TCL 65-inch 4K Roku Smart TV.
Have a
Plus
good
other
day.
hot deals. Head to Walmart's Black Friday Deals for Days.
Oye, we need these, no? You know what we do need? Out with everything! We absolutely needed these.
Introducing Taco Bell's new 7-layer nacho fries.
I want to see what they saw. I want to see what changed them. Okay, here we go.
That was Roquan Smith that got Kyle Hamilton. You see Hamilton walking off holding that left leg.
What?
A huge third down. Baker, you see it's getting loud in here. And Chuba Hubbard had to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Yo, Tommy from the Power Rangers died.
Protection-wise.
He's 49 years old.
3rd and 8. Pressure coming again.
Yo, that's crazy. Of an apparent suicide?
For Tommy Trimble, and there's the flag.
Oh, they got the call.
Pass interference against Chuck Clark.
What?
And it'll be first down for Carolina.
You're going to see the matchup right here on the edge.
Pass interference called on Chuck Clark.
I mean, it's holding him by the horse collar there, by the shoulder pads up tight by the neck. Had to call it.
First drive for Carolina today in Baltimore territory. Can they cash in? Down 3-0 in the third. Chuba Hubbard.
1st and 10 for the Panthers, and Chuba Hubbard tackled in the backfield by Jason Pierre-Paul. Sheesh.
These guys bouncing around the team, single digit number 4. There's there. His position. Sheds a blocker.
It's a strange seeing a guy just 2 numbers off your defensive side on the line.
2nd and 13 for the Panthers now. Let's see here. Mayfield in the backfield, shotgun, throws the pass deep up and off the fingertips of Terrence Marshall. In coverage was Brandon Stevens. I like that one. Brandon Stevens is another guy that definitely has been improving as this year gone on. Though he's in year 2, making the switch, making multiple position switches back and forth over like the last 4 years for him. He's played pretty well considering. 3rd and 13 now. Just inside the red zone at the 18-yard line. Can the Ravens continue to pitch their shutout here? Force a turnover would be great. Let's see. Batefield in the backfield evades the sack. Getting chased to the sideline by Patrick Queen and ran out of bounds, tackled out of bounds. 4th down. All right, so they keep him out of the red zone, but it looked like the Panthers may get 3 points out of this drive. But I say good job bending and not breaking by the Ravens defense, especially considering that you forced their first 4 or 5 drives were all punts. So it's really the Ravens offense that has some answering to do right now. And the field goal is good for the Panthers. Game is back tied at 3-3 now. Game tied 3-3. Heading into the 8-minute mark of the third quarter after the Panthers just kicked the field goal. Yeah, I seen Jamal Williams' first 2 touchdowns. He got 3 now. What's going on with DeAndre Swift? I seen he had a couple points in fantasy, but like, are they just not ready to give him the full workload yet? As coming back from the injury? Yeah, Ravens Panthers currently tied 3-3.
First sack of the day. A couple of former Pro Bowl defensive linemen. Now Philadelphia Eagles trying to chase a Super Bowl ring.
Hit in the backfield. Struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Bears Falcons in a good one, tied 17.
He was down for a while on the first step. And you can't allow Travis Gibson to do that. You allow him to play both.
Kyle Hamilton's officially questionable to return with a knee injury.
Do you have quarterback? You allow Travis Gibson to play both. Marcus Mariota's got to be better there. He's got to anticipate that. He's got to read that, use his eyes. He needed to pull that and get outside and around.
A lot of his football life, he's been making those decisions. Back in high school, Hawaii, college in Oregon, running his own read. Takes off here.
Marcus Mariota getting loose, trying to scramble. Ultimately, gain maybe a yard, though.
Well, some issues in the Los Angeles Rams game. Matthew Stafford is injured.
Matthew Stafford injury?
Mario Davis and friends come in to
Good thing you ain't start Matthew Stafford, James. He do got 20 points, but Justin Fields got 23, and it looked like Justin Stafford has gone down with an injury. I'll let y'all know if I find out anything more about that Matt Stafford injury.
When you do, plus Verizon gives you.
So John Wolford, who was the backup who started last week when Stafford was out with a concussion, was also injured.
I need more production out of Kenyon Drake, bro.
Young man out of
Cordell Patterson just got strapped up in the backfield on 3rd and 9. So the Falcons are going to be forced to punt, I guess. I'm not sure if they got a kicker that they got that type of range for a 59, 60-yard type field goal.
Back in the New England, New York Jets low-scoring game. It's Damian Harris.
Damian Harris again busting another one. Tackle the Sheesh. Told y'all earlier that game was 3-3. It still is 3-3 Jets Patriots. With just under 12 minutes left in the third quarter. Patriots got the ball. Pass out of the backfield to Damian Harris. Let's check on the Ravens. Like the Ravens game is about to come back. Jamal Williams has 3 touchdowns. Let's see. Wait, hold up. I literally DM you about that. About what?
First and 10 at the 25.
Justice Hill with the first down carry. Man, he be getting loose. Look like he got a gain of about 11 yards on the play. First down. Oh, yeah. I just seen the third Jamal Williams touchdown.
The Lions rolling exactly twice in the last 3 years. We did the math. But they are rolling right now, 24-6. Rory?
Okay, I'm now seeing your DM. Yeah. Wasn't on Twitter. Sorry.
First and 10, 36-yard line. Jackson looking at the sideline.
Ooh! Look like DeMarcus Robinson got the toes in for a sideline catch from Lamar Jackson. Hey, I said it like 2-3 touchdowns ago. Lamar and DeMarcus Robinson really developing some chemistry there. Yeah, I think he got both toes sets of toes in. If that's how you word that. 3 seconds on the play clock for the Ravens. They get it off. Pass to Devin Duvernay out of the backfield. Gain of about 3 or 4. 3.
This looks a little more like that Ravens offense we're used to. Start to gain a little momentum and change up some of the calls. Hit him with runs, hit him with passes down the field off of play action. And now moving with a little bit of tempo. 7-41. Jackson complete to the tight end Josh Oliver. And Oliver struggling.
Completion to Josh Oliver, another short one. I said it before by halftime. These short passes ain't gonna cut it, man. Got to scheme up something better than that.
4 for 9 on third down today. They'd be great on third and short, but we're not in that short range here for the Ravens. They've done it without Gus Edwards. See if they get paid. Get more on the move.
3rd and 6 for the Ravens. Pass Lamar. And it looks like he got it to Mark Andrews with a low catch down the middle. First down. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Just a little inside post route right behind Sam Franklin, number 42. But really has to respect Ricard out of the backfield, and that's what made him widen a little bit. Lamar Jackson felt it and took off. So injured Panther, while they tend to Yetur Gross Matos will step aside.
The UPS store wants to make your holiday season a good one. In every way we can. We're the packing and shipping store. The return the gift you wanted store. Because every Santa needs a little help.
Check on another one there. Back to the red zone. Browns got the ball down 16-10. QB sneak on 4th and 1, and it failed. It failed. I do not think Jacoby Brissett got the first down. Tragic.
So we'll probably get a measurement in addition to this.
Yeah, I got more people watching right now than I got likes on the stream. Just give me a second and like the video for me. I appreciate it. Takes 2 seconds or less. Just give me a quick like on the video. I appreciate it.
Thousands of Buffalo fans who somehow made their way to Ford Field to see their team in a quote-unquote home game. Bills 16, Browns 10. Let's cut back to Atlanta, 17-17, tied up approaching the midway mark of the third quarter.
Yards per game. We've given up 200 so far today.
Check back in with the Ravens.
Leave.
Doesn't like that back yet. See if they come back after this commercial.
Black Friday fans, you need to shop Cold Feet.
It's a concerning score here for Giants fans at
Relax, Nimmy.
6. 4th and 5, they elect to go for it. Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones interception. The Lions up 24-6 on the Giants and just intercepted the ball.
Jones saying he hadn't thrown an interception since week 3.
Okay, David Montgomery getting the ball a couple times.
Lions on a 2-game winning streak.
I like to see it. I like to see it.
They have the football.
I've got that blue sky. I've got that sunshine.
The big question was when Rashad Bateman went down with a foot injury, had surgery the other day. We hope he's doing well. Who filled that void? So far today, it's DeMarcus Robinson. 107 yards, just his second career game with 107 yards. Week 2 of 2019 with the Chiefs, he had 172 yards against the Raiders. He's been really good today. Career high 7 catches for Jackson. Setting up the
Screen. Couldn't get hauled in by Kenyon Drake. Come on, bro. Like, do you want me to win this game in fantasy or not, Kenyon? That's all I need to know, bro. Because if you don't, we can act accordingly. We can both act accordingly. Right now, it seems like only you're acting accordingly, and I need to know if I need to do the same. That's all I'm saying.
He would have slammed on the brakes right there, tried to cut inside of that block by Zeitler. Cut inside of Xavier Woods. That might have walked in the end zone.
Missed opportunity for the Ravens.
4 drop passes.
Day for the Ravens.
Sounds important. They got to be smart here. No negative plays. Still go on the back for Justin Tucker.
And off. Justice Hill breaks a tackle down inside the 20 and sets up a 3rd down and 4 coming up for Baltimore.
Don't be surprised if they run it, whether it's Lamar Jackson or even Justice Hill or even Quick Game. I mean, I don't hate the run call here. Just playing smart. Stacking points, stacking chips.
Justice Hill motion in the top of the street. Lamar looking that way. Flag is down. Jackson throws.
Pass from Lamar to Justice Hill for the 1st down, but there's a flag on the play on 3rd and 4. Let's see if this is going back or if it's some extra yards on the 1st down. Sound like it might be holding. Face mask on the offense.
That's a huge one on Morgan Moses.
Let's see if he gets him. See on Hayes right there. He raised his face mask, but he didn't pull him down by it.
That's a bad call.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a bad call, Mr. Ref. We might have to talk after the game. I'll be down there in a second.
They are giving that a thumbs down. I'm going to give my headset. They're a little bit biased, I think. Yeah. They're a little bit biased. I don't know.
It comes a fair perspective.
Yes. From the Ravens fan in row 18. 3rd and 19, 34.
Like they said, face mask penalty, 15 yards. That was a soul crusher for real. 3rd and 19 now for the Ravens. Empty backfield and an unblocked defender just crushed Lamar Jackson for a sack. Brian Burns.
Look at Burns. Untouched. On the edge. Looks like they didn't set out to pump. Moses had to stay inside on Luvu.
Oh, my goodness. And Ronnie Stanley might have went down on the play, too, getting rolled up on by Lamar Jackson when he was getting sacked.
4th sack in the last 5 games for Brian.
I don't know about this one. I'm waiting to see something, but
Put Lamar Jackson down and then ran right into Ronnie Staley.
This is NFL Plus, and this is
okay, they went right to commercial break without really saying anything about it, but I think Ronnie Stanley is down with an injury after getting rolled up on by Lamar. I'll let y'all know what happened with that when they come back from commercial break. Switching back over to NFL Red Zone real quick. Saints are up 10, 24-14 on the Rams. And it looked like the Bills just scored a touchdown on the David Singletary rush for about 5 yards. And they're now up 22-10. Look like they're about to go for 2 as well on the Cleveland Browns. I don't know, 3-7. It's a pretty deep hole for Deshaun Watson to try and dig himself and the Browns out of. This season might be done. And the 2-point conversion attempt is no good. Stuff right before the end zone. Sheesh. Like stuffed. They like, yeah. He hit a brick wall on that one.
Just get rolled up on there, that left knee.
And that's the same ankle that he's hurt the last couple of years. Left ankle, left side of his body.
Same leg injured, looks like for Ronnie Stanley. So I assume he's probably gonna be out for the rest of the game.
there's a line, there's a foot on the line, but let's see.
Did it touch him while his foot was in?
I think that he was back into the line of play and back into the field of play before that ball touched him just now. So I think that this touchback is not going to stand. Are they going to review it or no? I guess it will stand if they're not going to review it.
But once again, we talked about no negative plays for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense. They got the crucial penalty, missed the screen opportunity.
John Harbaugh was wondering if there had been a running into the kicker penalty there as well.
It was close. It was very close. He was ready to throw that flag too.
First down at the 20.
He threw it.
Did he throw it?
John Harbaugh has thrown the challenge flag.
Yeah, see, I think his foot was off the ground. I need to talk to my man, D.
John Harbaugh's never been afraid to challenge. 113 challenges in his career. Dean Blandino is our rules analyst in Los Angeles. So, Dean, the ruling on the field is it's a touchback because Kevon Seymour's foot was on the line when he touched the ball, correct?
Correct. So you can see his right foot is on the goal line. Now he has to reestablish with both feet or another body part like a knee or an elbow.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
He touches the football.
If that's the rule, then yeah, it is a touchback. But that's some bullshit. They're saying that because the last foot that was in the end zone didn't reestablish itself in the field of play before the other leg, which was in the field of play, got hit by the ball. Unless it's toe drag right there, which I don't think it did. But yeah, if he didn't get that second foot down before the ball touched the other foot, then it would be a touchback because his whole body hadn't reestablished itself in the field of play before getting touched by the ball. Corny caveat to the rule, but
John Harbaugh's going to be unhappy about this. I mean, the man loves special teams. The man made his living early on special teams. He's looking at that on the big screen saying, look right there. But if he didn't restart, so he's in the end zone with that right foot and the left foot. Comes back out, left foot down.
oh, toe drag. I think I see a toe drag. I think I see a toe drag.
Don't go back on the. I'm just asking that question. He knows. No deal.
That's a toe drag. I think he dragged his toe. I think if a toe drag counts as reestablishing that foot, then I think that's not a touchback. I don't know if they're gonna get this call right though, because I don't know.
It's taken some time. I mean, Bro Boger is still parsing this. Have you seen anything else, Dean, that would indicate that this is rock solid? Yeah, looking.
Chris Olave had a 53-yard touchdown.
If he does drag that right foot,
Now they talking about the toe drag.
it's really close. Again, the ruling on the field is a touchback, so it's going to have to be obvious to make a change.
Yeah, that's to me, that's where you get to the point where you are really just if you get to this point and haven't
Right there. I think that toe is dragging. I think that's clear.
Totally clear.
Coach is right there. He's like, come on, look at the screen. Look at this day. He got it down at the one. Those folks are looking at their phone going, yeah, look at that. You can see it on this tiny screen. Clearly.
I see it.
Says, just checking out beams.
And this is quite the long challenge break. So we'll see what they call coming out of this.
After reviewing the play, the rule is being changed to
Let's go. Let's go. Call reverse. He did reestablish.
He called it. He called it. He said it right.
established with that little drag. Did the toe dragging up right there? Oh, there's the drag. There's the touch. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now can the Ravens take
So the Panthers 1st and 10 on the 5-6 yard line. Baker Mayfield drops back into the end zone, completes the pass for about 7-yard gain. Bit too much, honestly, for a first down.
That's what you want in the shadow of your own goalpost. Got a quick completion, a positive play on first down. I liked it. The Panthers elected to spread everything out, make it easy for Baker Mayfield to see and get a quick completion. It's a breathing room.
2nd and 3. Deontay Foreman finds an opening and finds the first.
Deontay Foreman with a run up the middle for a gain of about 5 or 6 for the first down. So Ravens are starting to squander that field position that they were blessed with already. But let's see how they respond. Still got the Browns pinned within the. I said the Browns because of Baker Mayfield. The Panthers pinned within the 20-yard line. So let's see what they do. Baker Mayfield drops back, getting pressure. Tyus Bowser almost there, doesn't get there in time. Baker Mayfield gets the pass off, and it looks like a tackle just short of the first down, but a face mask on top of it will give the Panthers an automatic first down and an additional 15 yards. So, yeah, the fact that they started this drive on the 5-yard line has all been pretty much a moot point now. That's great.
Well, they're trying to get DJ Moore across the field. It just took him about an hour and a half. He got bumped into by just about everybody on that defense. But he finds Shy Smith. Let's check out the face mask. Yep, right there. See it. Huge momentum swing for
1st and 10 for the Panthers at about the 43-yard line. Chuba Hubbard, and they still can't get much of a run game going. That's a game for maybe 1-yard line, maybe 1 yard. So, yep. So 2nd and 9 for the Panthers now.
opportunities really to score, and the penalties killed them. The missed screen, the sack on 3rd down by Burns. I mean, this Carolina defense really bowed up when they needed to. Gave it back to their offense, albeit down deep in their own territory, but Carolina looking to make the most of this opportunity.
At the very least, they flipped the field to this point. Exactly right.
Very good.
2nd and 9. Baker Mayfield wants the screen. Looking for Deontay Foreman instead of the shoulder of his blocker, Austin Corbin.
Incomplete pass there off the back of what looked like an offensive lineman for the Panthers on 2nd and 9. So it is now 3rd and 9. And the Ravens defense has a chance to get themselves off the field with a punt, even though they squandered that the start to the drive. So let's see. 3rd and 9. Ravens need a stop here. Minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter. Tie game 3-3. Let's see what they do. Come on. Up and flags on the play.
And the left tackle started early. Rookie from NC State will cost him 5.
False start. Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down.
Slightly ahead of schedule there.
Beat too fast. 3rd and 14 at the 39. Empty backfield for Baker Mayfield.
All righty, 3rd and 14. Empty backfield. Big play for the Panthers. And they throw a short play and got maybe 9 yards up the field. But, yeah, not far enough up the field for a conversion. It is 4th and about 3. It seemed like there might be a couple players shaking up on both sides from that play as well. It's a bit of a collision there. Yo, the ball bag is crazy. God just walked past with a bag with like 3 balls and paused. And like, I guess I'll stop talking about it, but that was interesting.
Chuck Clark took a shot there. He's kind of holding his abdomen area or maybe his shoulder. Got banged up pretty good. Tending to him on the sideline.
Oh, wow. Right, the Panthers just got hit with a delay of game. Might have been intentional there, though. I just watched a video where it looks like a University of Arkansas fan stole the helmet of an Ole Miss player. Post game, perhaps. Alrighty, punt is off for the Panthers on 4th and 8. Duvernay calls for the fair catch at about the 14-yard line.
Which is why we put him there. And now this from Allstate. The captain of the Pee Wee football team. We may be small, but we are annoying. And you are so tired from playing defense against us that your focus is about to ride the bench. Go. Thanks, Mom. Bye. Come on.
Oh, that's a crazy commercial. Them mayhem commercials be wild.
So get Allstate. I'd be better protected from mayhem, like me. On the 14-yard line, first down at 10. Ravens back to work on this chilly Sunday afternoon. 3-3. Late third quarter. Depending on what happens here, could be the final play of the third quarter.
All righty, 1st and 10 for the Ravens. 27 seconds left. Getting a little crazy. Lamar Jackson drops back, passes the ball out the backfield to Kenyon Drake. He gets up the sideline for about 4 yards on the play. And 1.4 fantasy points for me.
Should take us to the fourth quarter.
Are they going to run the clock? Looks like they're going to run the clock into the 4th quarter there.
As Lamar Jackson starts to make his way toward the sideline and toward the other end of the field. We played 3. We're tied at 3. Baltimore and Carolina head to the 4th on Monday.
Newest thing for Pizza Hut isn't pizza at all. It's cheesy, so crispy, loaded with toppings, and just $6.99.
Just saw a poll for which season 1 death was sad, and then start with King Viserys. And I mean, King Viserys, he killed that role and all, but nah, Ned's death had me shook. That's the reason I'm a fan. And let's see what other games rocking right now. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the love and support. Takes a second to like the video. I would appreciate it if you took that second for me.
One possession game in Indianapolis, a tie game with nothing but field goals in the Ravens game, a tie game with nothing but field goals in the Patriots game. And last week we only had 2 going into the witching hour. We got 4 here today, and you know things are about ready to get scrambled because it is that time of the week. It's the witching hour, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, witching hour, 4 teams, 4 games that are at 1 score. Relax. Okay. Need you to relax.
Between the Colts and the Eagles, 3-point lead for the home team.
Yep, Colts up only 3 points now. Just got a first down on 3rd and 1. Sheesh. And driving. Is the ball out? Wow. All that driving, and it looks like the ball came out, and the Eagles recovered the ball. Wow. Looks like a fumble for Jonathan Taylor. Ravens not yet back for the start of the 4th quarter.
because that play continued on. The officials don't blow it dead, and Philadelphia keeps raking in the football. Was it X22 in the middle of the pile? I believe it was, pulling that one free. And then the scramble comes, and we Edwards came out with it.
Getting close to 2.5 hours on the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys.
Daniel Jones struggling with the ball passing today, has the Giants' only touchdown, which was a rushing touchdown. Picked up a first down right there for the G-Men, but they got to get clicking. We've just gone to the end of the third quarter at MetLife Stadium. Lions 24, Giants 6. The Giants have lived on the edge the entire season when it comes to fourth quarter and second half deficits. This would be one of their biggest come-from-behind wins of the year if they were able to pull it off today.
This is a 2nd and 4 for Philly, trailing by 3. We're under 10 minutes to go.
Oh, A.J. Brown just fumbled the ball right back, and the Colts have the ball back. Wow. And we're back to the Ravens game.
He is questionable.
Questionable. Kyle Hamilton and Ronnie Stanley both questionable returning the game right now.
The hard thing is to watch Ronnie Stanley limp off, and unfortunately, it's that same left ankle. So Patrick McCarry comes in.
3rd and 1 for the Ravens now. Pat McCarry in the game in replacement for Ronnie Stanley. Snaps, pass play. Lamar passes it to Demarcus Robinson. Did he get the catch? Yep, they say he got his feet in. First down for the Ravens. Look like he just hit a career high 8 catches for the day, too. Demarcus Robinson. Woo, yeah. Did he ever get those toes in? He might have tapped his toes 3-4 times.
Ravens on the sideline and just strike Lamar Jackson on the move, so deadly outside the pocket.
Snap the ball on 1st and 10. Kenyon Drake up the middle. Rush for about 9.5 yards. Yep, definitely his best run of the day.
Well, check this out. They're going to have 2 blockers in front of Kenyon Drake in the backfield.
Oh, your father's hungry. I don't know if I'm waiting until 5 o'clock. Taking something out. 2nd and 1. Look like the handoff to Pat Ricard, and a nice push for about 4 yards on the 4-yard gain, first down.
Polar bear passing, I'd say. You make a bear pause. Oh, jeez.
Look at the big fella. Knocking over some of his own guys, taking Jared Brown for a ride there, a little piggyback ride.
He's rushed for a career high 14 yards now. First down and 10 at the 49.
1st and 10 for the Ravens. Pass complete to Mark Andrews, short, and it looks like he tiptoes up the sideline a bit for about maybe a 6-7 yard gain.
I can barely keep up with your guys' jokes. Falcons, Bears.
Ooh, Marcus Mariota with a nice little 10-yard, tough little 10-yard scramble for a touchdown. A couple players shaking up on that one, but they take the lead after the game was tied 17-17.
Very end of this play, and Andrews. Oh, I don't know. That's close.
I think he's going to challenge it.
I think the challenge flag has been thrown.
Another challenge by John Harbaugh.
One thrown by John Harbaugh this half. He won the first one, their first win of the year.
By a toe drag.
Baltimore is challenging to rule the field.
I think he might win this one too. After, like they said, the last one was the first one win on the challenge for the year. I think he's going to get this one too. I think I see some green in between his cleat and the sideline there, the boundary. Yeah, Lamar, not really. You know, it's not just him though. I think it's the play calling right now and the schemes when it comes to the pass plays. He's finding this guy, DeMarcus Robinson. I just don't think the routes that are being ran are effective enough for us to and dynamic enough for us to score. Definitely not enough right now.
That's definitely him.
Dude, that's just a guy taking a little break with a pet named Frosty.
I gotta ask him. Hello.
Hi.
Mind if I sit? Oh.
When it's Frosty time, choose Frosty. Choose
Why you all out like that?
Frosty.
I want to be quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. Not later. Now. I want to own the pocket, make the plays, drop dimes to my receivers. I want to feel 80,000 fans on my shoulders as I carry them to victory.
Relax.
You know, nothing major.
Relax. Stop.
Rated E for everyone.
Live on Disney Plus. What the hell? You do that? I guess I'll switch to something else real quick. Back to the red zone, see what's going on. Equanimous St. Brown on 3rd and 12. Pass complete.
Magic will keep that drive alive for Chicago. And as we suspected, this is an interception.
Wow, diving interception for the Commanders against the Texans. They already up big on the Texans. Sheesh. Insult to injury there, honestly. But yeah, great completion from Justin Fields to St. Brown.
Yeah, there's something going on where he's electing not to run, and he's using the guys around him to help him get through. 1st and goal for the Bears.
Today's game is sponsored by Ally. For everything we do, we're all better off with an ally.
Challenge still pending. Jerome Boger has just finished his look at the tablet on the sidelines. Consultation with the replay officials. Talking it over with the side judge. John Harbaugh's second challenge of the day. Is he 2 for 2 today? They've not moved this football yet. So maybe not indisputable video evidence. I thought it was pretty clear from where we sat.
There as well. I thought there
Wow.
was
So he didn't win that one?
White sideline. Small sliver of green.
Here we go.
After reviewing the play, the challenge was that the runner stepped out of bounds at the 45-yard line. It should have been allowed to advance. That aspect is not reviewed.
What?
Baltimore is not charged a challenge nor a timeout.
So what took them all that time to say that what y'all was challenging was not reviewable?
Yeah, Dean Blandino, there was a challenge, there was a look at the tablet, and now it's not a challenge, correct?
Yeah, so the ruling on the field was that Andrew stepped out of bounds. That kills the play. They blow the whistles. You cannot give an advance. There's an exception at the goal line, but they ruled the foot out of bounds. So even though it wasn't, Baltimore can't challenge and get an advance. That's by rule.
Okay.
Wow.
Thank you for cleaning that up. They did the look at it. John Harbaugh not charged the challenge.
I'm sure how I feel about that one.
Steve Bantino is 2 for 2. Harbaugh's 1 for 1. He still has his challenge left.
Second and 3 now for the Ravens. 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Draw play to Justice Hill and a conversion. First down Ravens.
It's just a quick little pump fake and vision outside by Lamar Jackson. You see the quick fake for the run. Get it to Hill. Let those blockers get some time to engage and push some defenders downfield. Let him hit it with a full head of steam.
Alrighty, Ravens getting lined up for the 1st and 10.
But it is a 3-free ball game, 7:45 to go. Off the play fake.
Drop back for Lamar and completion to his main man, Mark Andrews, ran out of bounds, first down. That connection never going away, boy.
time in the pocket, giving him a chance to work outside the numbers on the opposite side.
It's got to be an amazing feeling as a quarterback to have a guy like that you can trust with basketball.
Oh, no doubt. You can tell. I mean, he's just reading his body language.
Another 1st and 10 for the Ravens here. 2 seconds left on the play clock, though. And like they just barely got it off. Hand off to Justice Hill. Gain of about 2-3 yards. Not right now, Mama. Okay. Not right now. Okay.
Woods. Up to his wrist, his ankle, his knee, his calf, whatever it takes. Get him to the turf.
So here's a gain or 2. I said not right now. I don't want to play right now. Okay. 2nd and 8 for the Ravens. Oh, they rarely do that. High snap. He controls it, gets it out to Kenyon Drake, and it gets knocked out of his hands. Oh, my goodness. That was a nightmare play. Stop, Nightmare. Go lay down.
They tried to set up like a little chip screen by the back here to
What
take the block and then sneak out. So tap the defensive end.
Lay down.
The Aaron snap. We're waiting on Aaron pass.
Sheesh. Oh, yeah. I don't think that was ever. Yeah, it was a forward pass. So, yeah, no. Definitely not a fumble or a loose ball. Oh, could have been a disaster right there, though. Oh, my goodness. All right. Especially in what's still a tie game. We need a touchdown, though. Do not want to settle for.
Flag is down. They've been a delay game.
Carolina was politicking for some sort of penalty, enforcement-like conduct penalty for Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson just celebrating the fact that the World Cup has kicked off.
Exactly right.
Delay of game penalty for the offense. It's going to take us back to about 3rd and 13. Yep, 3rd and 13. Making a touchdown even harder, but like I was about to say, you need to score a touchdown here. Cannot settle for a field goal. It's too late in the game to be getting the inconsequential points. Like, because all they have to do is go down and kick a field goal of their own or score a touchdown and they have the lead. So you got to score a touchdown here because it's starting to get late in the game. I don't know if this becomes 4-down territory, but you got to score a touchdown here. Okay, screenplay to DeMarcus Robinson. Skipped through a couple defenders before getting tackled. Short of the line of game by about maybe 4 or 5 yards. Yeah, it's 4th and 4. And Justin Tucker is coming out for the field goal, which isn't going to amount to much.
Justin Tucker.
He's made 64 straight field goals in the fourth quarter and overtime. Second place is 14.
Well, David Montgomery got himself a touchdown. 21 points now. Let's go. I almost didn't start David Montgomery, boy. Almost didn't start him. And Justin Tucker, kick is up. Kick is good right down the middle, like always. For the greatest, most accurate kicker of all time. Justin Automatic. What are you doing over there? Yeah, you. What are you doing? Bathroom? Bathroom? Yes, no, maybe so. Do you have to use the bathroom? No? Okay.
Coach, you don't need to get that personal. The State Farm personal price.
No, I don't want to play right now. I told you that.
It happened
right?
again. Call her quick to get a quote today. Like
Thank you.
Neighbor, State Farm
I'm sorry.
The holidays were
Doing my live stream.
but after saving big with early Black Friday.
All right, let's switch over and see what we got going on in the red zone again.
carried that one into the end zone.
Colts up 16-10 on the Eagles. Eagles have the ball with 4 minutes and the clock is running left in the game. 3rd and 2.
Last remaining undefeated team in football until Monday night when they lost a surprising game to the Washington Commanders, in danger of a 2-game losing streak against the Indianapolis Colts, who are on an interim head coach with 4 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, needing a touchdown. Situations with his legs. Hurts.
Another Stephon Diggs touchdown would be great. Yep, Jalen Hurts bomb, and that is a flag.
Miles Sanders in a matchup with Zaire Franklin, the linebacker.
That was a foolish decision there by Zaire Franklin.
Characteristic of the Colts to keep everything in front. Defense number 44.
Foolish decision there.
Who you're going to become, sincerely. You wrote this.
Yeah. Every Sunday you watch us, but just so you know.
Desperation play, but I think he knew what he was doing. Gave him no chance to catch the ball. 39-yard penalty.
So Philadelphia set up inside the Indianapolis 30. 3:39 to go. Give us to Sanders. Sanders squeezes through and then dives.
Like Stephon Diggs in the red zone.
Going to have to find some offense somehow here. They drop back to pass on 1st and 10, and look out, it's a sack. The ball comes loose. Wilson was down. Zach Wilson was down. The officials didn't blow the whistle immediately, but it was confirmed that Wilson was down, but still a quarter.
All right, Ravens getting ready to kick off, and boom. Ball is up. And through the end zone for a touchback. Like 8.5 minutes left in the game.
Year-round free adaptive sports opportunities for kids, adults, and veterans with physical disabilities or visual impairments. For more information, visit angelcitysports.org. Can the Panthers muster some offense? Now it's 3 to 4. It's got to start with that run game again.
Kenyon Drake touchdown would be nice, actually. Okay, Baker Mayfield getting pressured, throws the ball up, and is that not intentional grounding?
There it is again, that delayed pressure by Roquan Smith.
Let me see who's outside the tackle.
Sees it, assesses it, makes sure it's not a run.
I guess he was.
He's all over Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield drops back, 2nd and 10, pass to Smith. Uh-oh. Like the ball was knocked out, but the refs are saying it was after he was down by contact. So if that's the case, it'll be a 6-yard gain. Oh, no, that's a fumble. He got that ball out beforehand. Clear recovery by Marlon Humphrey. It looks like the challenge flag is about to come out for the 3rd time, and the Ravens are going to get the ball.
The officials are saying it is Baltimore football. Look at Peters just stays with it. Resilience. Ultimate back football. This crowd just erupted. Not showing up for Baltimore. Look, he almost gets it on the 1st attempt. He's got the tip of the football. It is Baldwin. Just rips it out. Those are the details. Baker Mayfield.
That's crazy.
That's the right call.
question about that. It'll be Ravens ball at the Panther 31-yard line.
Awesome. So Ravens ball. There was no need for the challenge. 1st and 10 after the forced fumble by Marcus Peters and the recovery by Marlon Humphrey. Top 2 corners on the roster.
They can hold them here to a field goal. This thing's still well within reach.
Touchdown the way the Ravens have played defense today.
Doing a lot of yawning.
All but over in Baltimore.
Stop, man. Fake screen handoff to Kenyon Drake, and he's gone. Just short of the line of the end zone. They got to give it back to him for the touchdown. They got to give it back to him for the touchdown. They have to give it back to him for the touchdown after that. It's just like a 30-yard run. Yeah, about a 30-yard run, 29-yard run for Kenyon Drake. Maybe even shorter, maybe even shorter than that.
Get to Kenyon Drake.
I don't think Lamar's been waiting for this to happen all day long. That's right. This is go. Kenyon Drake, 28-yard scamper.
So it's about 2 yards to go, I think. 1st and 2 yards to go. Goal. 1st and goal, 2 yards to go.
Kenyon Drake, 28 coming on that burst. So Xavier Woods was slow to get off the field. He's been replaced by Sam Franklin on 1st down and goal at the 3.
Yeah, 1st and goal from the 3 for the Ravens.
Lamar trying to quiet the crowd. The crowd's getting too loud. Gotta remember they're on offense.
From the 3, Kenyon Drake.
Kenyon Drake gets the ball again. Not sure if he got it. Might have been stopped just short. Look like offsides on the defense for the Panthers. Automatic 1st down for the Ravens. And half the distance to the goal. So this is all with a foregone conclusion. Barring some type of fumble. The Ravens are about to punch it in for a touchdown here. Take a 13-3 lead, hopefully. Lamar Jackson with the quarterback keeper. Touchdown. Ravens now up 12-3, pending the extra point there to go up 13-3, which would be a 10-point lead. As they try and put this game away in the 4th quarter, when the narrative was the whole first half of the season that the Ravens could not put away games in the 4th quarter. And then now I think it might be the 3rd straight game where they actually solidified the win in the 4th quarter. So definite progress for the Ravens offensively and defensively. I mean, defensively, the Ravens gave up 3 points. And the 3 points they gave up was on a drive that started near the 50-yard line, if I remember correctly. And then outside of that, offense stepped it up a bit in the second half when they needed to. Got a touchdown right there when they needed it most to make this game, to make their margin a considerable one for the lead there, and not just something that a touchdown alone could overcome. Lined up for the extra point, and like always, like I said, right down the middle for Justin Tucker.
So it all started with the turtle. The fumble and a great play by Marcus Peters, the veteran, rips it out of the hands of Shi Smith. Then Kenyon Drake with the big run to set things up for Baltimore. He gets into 1st and goal territory after an offsides penalty. Who else but Lamar Jackson on the ground into the end zone for the touchdown. It's not been easy, But the Ravens have done what they've done in every game this year, Mark Sanchez, and that's establish a double-digit lead. They've led by double digits in every game, and they got there in the fourth.
It took a while, and they needed to ride Kenyon Drake. And what a story on his resurgence in this league. Just a special talent that's found a home here in Baltimore. An exciting player to watch. In the dynamic Lamar Jackson in the same backfield, that's just deadly. The way that offensive line can really push and block for these guys. It took a while. Credit to Carolina. Keeping the lid on it early. Baltimore found a way to pull the doors off.
Quicker, like you in a close game, brother. Damian Pierce ain't getting you them points he usually do. I see you started DJ Moore. I'm assuming you had no choice but to start DJ Moore. 5 points. And Christian Watson plays good. Mark Andrews plays good. Jets defense giving you 15 points right now. DNS Ravens.
Look at me to it's not about me, it's about everyone helping me be successful here on and off the field.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Kicking team, number 53.
It's necessary roughness on the kicking team. That's the Ravens, it sounds like, after the play.
Kenyon Drake run one more time, which is the biggest play in this game so far for Baltimore. So the penalty gives Carolina good field position at the 40-yard line. Still time.
Walton and CJ in a close one. Jalen Hurts got almost 30 fantasy points. Rob 15. Damn, Tyler Bass kicked 5 field goals, 20 points.
7 touchdowns today. Baltimore's defense, they were taking that run game away, and they've done it.
Oh, they sure did. Just stuffed that run game. 24 yards.
2nd and 8 for the Panthers, and Baker Mayfield gets crushed right up the middle by Calais Campbell. Calais Campbell, man, him and Justin Houston really been turning back the clock this season. Both of them was contemplating retirement before the season. Both came back for another go-around with the Ravens, and now both have passed their career highs as far as with the Ravens. Both of them have the most sacks they've had in any season that they've played with the Ravens. And I think Justin Tucker's getting close to the point where, yeah, I'm waiting for that Chargers-Chiefs game too. I got Mike Williams and Austin Eckler hoping to solidify my fantasy matchup. Okay, tackle after short pass and run for the Panthers by Patrick Queen to force the 4th down. And it looked like the Panthers are staying out there for 4th and 7 with 5 minutes, 45 seconds left in the game. And the Ravens up 10 points, 13-3. So this is an interesting one. Surprised the light in here is still pretty good. Shout out to this camera. It looks pretty dark in here. Marlon Humphrey with the near sack, and Jason Pierre-Paul cleaned it up. Back-to-back sacks by the Ravens. Well, 2 sacks and 3 plays by the Ravens. That one on 4th down. The other one before that on 2nd. This one was Marlon Humphrey hitting Baker Mayfield a bit and made him move right into the path of Jason Pierre-Paul, who got the sack. Ravens defense, man. Complete turnaround this year. Not like even before Roquan Smith got here, but in the 2 games since Roquan Smith was being here, those 2 defensive performances probably our 2 best defensive performances of the year. And we still don't got Marcus Williams back yet. Keeper with Lamar Jackson. He got 10 yards, 15, 20, 25, 30, but a flag on the play. Might be coming back a bit for holding, but the Ravens are already in scoring territory, it looks like, even with the penalty. But we'll see. Yep, holding on the Ravens during the run.
Just a little extra right here.
I don't know about that call. But all right, 5 minutes, 19 seconds left in the game. First down after the scramble and penalty. 36-yard line, it sounds like they're on, so outside of the red zone.
36-yard line.
Look like Najee and Sam in a close game too. Lamar with the handoff to King and Drake. Stiff arm the man in the backfield. Got a couple yards up the field.
Saturday doesn't get any bigger than this. The greatest rivalry in college football explodes.
Next Saturday was probably the biggest rivalry in college football. The number 3 Michigan Wolverines are going to be playing the number 2 ranked Ohio State Buckeyes. Huge game. Huge game. Might get some coverage on that one out of me. That's a big game. I mean, it's the rivalry game for real, outside of the backyard brawl, of course. And the teams are ranked number 2 and 3 in the nation this year, so definitely something to watch out for. Kadarius Toney, a good play click considering that Nicole Hartman and Juju Smith-Schuster both out. I'm not sure who else there is to get the ball to.
This is start of a stretch down the stretch in which they have one remaining team that is above the 500 mark. A chance for the Ravens if they play to where they're capable of.
I mean, this division games are going to be.
I don't know if y'all can hear that, but the Ravens have the second easiest remaining schedule. Only one team that they'll be playing with a winning record currently during that schedule, and it's the last week of the season against the Bengals. And it'll be interesting to see what may be at stake. Bless me, when it's time for that game. As of right now, the Ravens are up 1 game on the Bengals with a head-to-head victory over them as well. Like the Saints got the victory over the Rams. They won that game 27-20. Third and 7 for the Ravens. Empty backfield for Lamar. Snaps the ball. Scans the field. Doesn't see the backfield defender. Yep, it looked like he was sacked, and the sack will stand. 4th down for the Ravens, and the field goal team comes out. Like another timeout call by the Panthers. That's what you get, bro. You never supposed to bet against the Ravens, bro. Never. Unless the player that you playing is a top, I'll give you top 5 at their position, but really top 3. Never bet against the Ravens. You never know which week they just gonna completely shut down somebody, just completely eradicate somebody and render them irrelevant. 4th and 15 for the Ravens. Punt is up for Jordan Stout. And this one down inside the 20 at about the 14 maybe. I'm surprised they didn't kick the field goal there. Must be the win. Because I thought we were in field goal range. Welcome those of you who've been watching the Saints and Washington
Texans game. Kevin Cooper, Mark Sanchez, Laura Oakman, our entire crew here in Baltimore.
2-possession game for the Ravens with 4.5 minutes left in it. Let's see what happens if the Panthers can do something here to make this maybe a little bit more interesting. Pressure for Baker Mayfield. Try to get the ball off to Chuba Hubbard, who cannot hold it in. 2nd and 10 for the Ravens.
For those who have just joined us, this is how this game unfolded. First quarter, scoreless. 3-0 at halftime. 3-3, really all the way midway into the fourth quarter. And then 10 points scored in a span of 71 seconds in the fourth quarter for the Ravens. And that's the difference in this ball.
They really turned it around after that turnover and strip by Marcus Peters. Carolina in tough, down 10. Really has to make something happen here.
Baker Mayfield drops back and throws and overthrows his target. Up flag on the play, maybe 3rd and 10. Well, won't be 3rd and 10 likely. Let's see what it'll be. Offsides by the defense. Jason Pierre-Paul was lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty, 2nd and 5 for the Panthers now with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game.
20 to go.
These are the situations that this defensive pass rush love. They can pin their ears back. They know the offense is going to throw the ball. They know where the quarterback's going to be.
Pass complete from Baker Mayfield to was that Tutu Smith for a 1st down. Yeah, Panthers look like they're running no huddle now. 4 minutes left. Snap the ball on 1st and 10. Dump off to Chuba Hubbard. Up, he gets the 1st down as well. Able to outrun Roquan Smith. The Panthers are still hustling to the line. It's now 1st and 10 on about the 40-yard line, maybe. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Oh, and an interception. Marlon Humphrey with the interception of Baker Mayfield. Jumped the route, saw it coming, and this game is over.
For those of you who just joined us, been watching Atlanta and Chicago, you see a huge play from a former Alabama player.
Well, it's just going to be a little return route, but you're going to see Shi Smith kind of look at Humphreys as he goes inside, and he's got to slow down and not run to get covered. And then Baker Mayfield, when he sees that there's an issue on the edge right there, Humphreys, credit to him, just baited him right into it. And used his shoulder, used his body to just bump into him and snag that ball out of the air.
Yeah, great play by Marlon Humphrey. 3rd interception of the year for him. Now tied with Marcus Williams for the most on the team, even though Marcus Williams hasn't played in about 4 weeks now.
Last 3 drives for Carolina.
Kenyon Drake tackled in the backfield on 1st and 10. Not helping my case in fantasy.
Ravens get the takeaway. This a rip from Marcus Peters. Huge play. Kenyon Drake then snapped that with a 29-yard run. Set him up on 1st and goal. A couple of plays later, Lamar Jackson snaps a 6-game string without a rushing touchdown. 2nd longest in his career with the touchdown. And then the interception a moment ago for Marlon Humphrey. And it will be Baltimore ball again in Carolina territory. The 4th quarter has been held by the home team.
Just step quarterbacks on the edge there. 6-year guy, Marlon Humphrey out of Alabama. Then, of course, Marcus Peters, 8-year guy.
12 combined punts in this game. Lamar with the keeper on the option. And goes down for maybe a loss of 1.
What's happened the entire season for the Baltimore Ravens? They came in with the 2nd worst 4th quarter point differential. They've been outscored by 45 points in the 4th quarter this year. Only the Rams have struggled more late. But today it's been completely the opposite. The Ravens have owned the fourth quarter. They've blown a couple fourth quarter leads, and in this game, they just
3rd and 12 for the Ravens. Clock is running. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Oh, and a Panthers defender was caught offsides. Neutral zone infraction. I think it's an automatic first down. Oh, no, not an automatic. So 5-yard penalty.
so move it down to the 38-yard line, and we're at 3rd down and 7. Baltimore Ravens closing in on a 7-3 record. Panthers have to fall to 3-8.
Should have handed that one off. Failed option play by the Ravens and Lamar Jackson on that one. Brings up 4th and about 10, 9. We'll see. 4th and 10. Clock still running though. 2 minutes, 17 seconds left. They'll likely let this one run down to the 2-minute warning.
We're going to have the chance to think about that as we get to the 2-minute warning here in Baltimore. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Ravens 2 minutes away from their 7th win of the season. Return to the match.
What it is,
To name yourself after the highest peak in North America, maybe that's audacity. But towering above is exactly what the first ever all-electric GMC Sierra EV Denali Edition 1 is built to do. With 754 horsepower and up to a GM estimated 400 miles of range on a full charge, it is the Denali of EVs. The Sierra EV Denali. It's the biggest bounce of the summer.
If you're coming and come down, play. If you feel too shy, then watch from me. Shake it.
It's the biggest bounce of the summer. If you ain't coming, that's a ball.
Ain't this that Idris Elba song that I heard on Twitter? I know y'all got the Idris Elba song on iPhone commercial. This can't be that song. This gotta be something else. I don't know. That sounds like Idris Elba.
Like these red and green M&Ms?
I don't know. I never met the guy. He does exist.
Do exist.
Wow, Jets punt return touchdown. Wow. By the Patriots. Wow. 10-3. It looked like the Patriots about to win that one. Wow. Wow. Typical Jets fashion, man.
Just kidding. It's another coffee shop.
The refrigerator is Greg's happy place.
My kids eat, but I finally figured it out.
We can get all that we need and then a little bit more at Walmart.
Marinara, mozzarella, look at this royal crispy fella, sauce and cheese, crispy chicken, Italian royal was what I'm thinking. BK, having your way.
Number 2, Ohio State. Instant classic noon Saturday on Fox.
Today's game is sponsored by Burger King. Try new BK Italian Royal Crispy Chicken.
It was a battle through 3 quarters, but a 71-second span made the difference. And look, for those folks who have been watching Atlanta, Chicago, I don't know how many texts we got that said, please show the punter comparison. There's the punter comparison.
Sorry for everybody who saw it twice.
4th and 10. The Ravens look like they're going to punt this one away instead of going for a long field goal attempt.
John Smith calls for the fair catch and follows it and recovered up at the 19-yard line. Next Sunday on Fox, we've got a huge
So that's a total of 8 punts down inside the 20-yard line for both teams combined. Miss block in the back call 2 trash. Damn, trash.
Giants Lions.
Hate to see it, Jets fans. Hate to see it.
Panthers and Ravens. Ravens with a 13-3 lead. Baker Mayfield getting to start today with the injury to PJ Walker.
Baker Mayfield trying to scramble, getting chased by Owe and Calais Campbell, and pushed out of bounds by Roquan Smith.
Plays like that, I mean, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Just throw that thing away. You're not getting enough yards with your feet there. You're just wasting time. Ditch that ball, get on to the next play, get on with your life.
It's been Baker's day in eggshells. But on the run, he really have chased. They went 142 yards and an interception.
Under duress.
2nd and 11 for the Panthers. Minute 45 left in the game here. Oh, I think they got him. Yep, they got the Ravens to jump off sides.
This play gets going. Baker thought it'd be a free play.
Yeah, I thought so too. QBs like those.
A chance there deep.
I'll go 3 flags up.
False start. Offense, number 82. Still second down.
That's why the play was not allowed to continue because it was a false start on Tommy Trudeau.
Second and 16 for the Panthers. Baker Mayfield with the pass and complete to Terrence Marshall Jr. for the first down.
Brandon Stevens, first down, Carolina, picking up 18.
Baker Mayfield picking up some pass yards in garbage time here. So far, he's 18 to 28 on the day, 142 yards, no touchdown and an interception. So definitely underwhelming from a former number 1 overall pick.
Designed to get 15, 20, 25 yards at a time.
Mayfield taking a shot from
Oh, wow. Essentially a Hail Mary downfield from Baker Mayfield to Terrence Marshall in the middle of at least, two defenders. Drops the ball right where it needed to be in between Geno Stone and Brandon Stevens for that completion. And the Panthers are driving. First down, get another completion here. Looks like that one is going to be for about 4 or 5 yards. Second down. They're trying to, they still got some life in them, these Panthers. A minute left in the game now, clock running. No timeouts for the Panthers, though. 2nd and 6. They would have to score a touchdown quick and kick an onside kick and recover that onside kick. And that's an incompletion there. Terrence Marshall again in coverage was Brandon Stevens again, who broke that one up that time. Yeah, Brandon Marshall coming up with some points, as their number 2 wide receiver 2 or 3 or whatever he is, getting work against our Brandon Stevens and our rookies. Yeah, you definitely did. I don't know why you would start that top guy when you know top guy means that he's going to be going against either MP or Marlowe. And, MP has been having some shaky performances, but shit. Yeah, I wasn't. I would say, yeah. I don't know. I probably would have picked Terrence Marshall over DJ Moore. Pass. Wow. Pass tip at the line of scrimmage and intercepted by Jason Pierre-Paul. If the game wasn't over before, it sure is now with 43 seconds left in the game. Jason Pierre-Paul with an interception on a deflected pass. Who deflected the ball? Derek Washington, was it? Oh, yep, Derek Washington with the swat and Jason Pierre-Paul. The ball was swatted right to him, essentially. And that's an interception. And that's game. The Ravens are about to take a knee, and we about to get on out of here. The Ravens improved to 7-3 on the year. With, like I mentioned earlier, a pretty easy schedule on the rest of the way. All they got to do is stop doing this. What the offense did. The defense didn't do it, but the offense played down to the level of their opponent today. They can't continue to do that. But at 7-3, they're sitting pretty. Depending on the result of a Bengals game here at 425, we'll see exactly how much space they got in division rankings. But Baltimore with another win, I think that's their third or fourth straight now. They beat the Panthers, the Saints, the Buccaneers. This might be their fourth win in a row, third or fourth win in a row for the Ravens. So they definitely got the momentum going at a great time when they're going up against not that great a quality of opponents. All they got to do is, like I said, continue to play to their level and not to the level of their opponent for the rest of their games, and they will be straight. I think performer of the game on offense was actually Demarcus Robinson, career high 9 receptions and 128 receiving yards. Patrick Queen had 12 tackles. Marcus Peters had a forced fumble. Marlowe had the fumble recovery and an interception. But Derek Washington had the deflection. JPP just got an interception after he got a sack. It was a lot. So defense definitely won us this game, I feel like. But shout out to Demarcus Robinson on offense. And the Ravens ultimately get the win. Thank y'all for coming out today. This stream just hit 3 hours and 15 minutes. Let me know what y'all thought about this type of stream. If y'all like to see me do this type of thing for some of the other games that the Ravens got coming up on the remainder of their schedule. Give me your thoughts on the rest of the game. Give me your thoughts on this game in the comment section, on the rest of the games. Like, subscribe. Definitely don't forget to do that. If you don't do anything else, please like and subscribe. I appreciate the support. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and on Patreon at Trey43. You can find me on any of those sites. Patreon is where you're able to support me monetarily. All that money comes to the channel, directly to the channel. I don't spend it on anything else. I swear that on my honor. If you have any thoughts on what you'd like to see here in the future, I'd love to hear them. I'd like to hear from you guys in my next video. Be on the lookout for my next video. Like I was telling you at the beginning of the stream, we're going to be doing a review, mid-season review of the NFL, and a review of the trade deadline and the moves that happen all around the trade deadline. Thank y'all again for coming out and seeing what I had to offer today, and I'll see y'all next time on Trey for 3. That's me. Peace, y'all.